Settings?
Alright, it's time for some more Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. So apparently every time I start these games I'm gonna have to like fumble around with OBS in the game. That was unpleasant. Cause it like tries to put OBS on my main monitor and messes it up, it's weird.
New game! They ask, can this game be saved? I ask, can this game be loaded? Volume, wide... It's the tyrant! Quit it! Scenes from the next episode. Volume, widescreen, your vote counts.
I think it's a little loud, the voice, just checking.
Under my new game, everyone gets ice cream. I don't know what I've been told. Email's best when it don't scroll. Hey, Strongbad, what's the dumbest law the King of Town has ever passed? Don't you think you would be a better ruler than the King of Town? Your pal, Roy T. Castle Hill. Well, Roy D., it goes without saying I'd be a better ruler than the King of Town. But seriously, who wants that job? Stuck in a castle all day? Stuck making dumb laws? Probably stuck in the bathtub? No thanks, man. And the King of Town's mostly harmless. Sure, he's stupid looking, as the scientific diagram illustrates. But he stays out of my business, and that laissez-faire approach to government is a welcome alternative. Oh, I think I'd like to go to the laissez-faire. Aha! Caught you red-gloved.
What?
The King of Town? How'd you get in here? In flagrant disregard of my new email tax, eh?
Email
One
tax.
creamy ding snack cake for every email sent or received. Email tax? Flagrant? Creamy ding? Oh, so you refuse to pay. Poopsmith, administer the color of obedience. What are you doing? Hey,
You're
cut
under
that
house
out.
arrest.
Ow,
You
my
have the
freedom.
right to bribe me. Anything you offer will be eaten by me, whether cooked or raw. Try walking past that fence downstairs, and blammo! Hope you weren't too attached to that head. And one more thing.
My map? I need that.
This'll make sure you stay put until you can pay up. Now let's ride, Poopsmith. Gotta go collect on my new pour a bag of jelly beans down my gullet tax.
House arrest? Oh, man. This is the worst thing to happen to my style in a long line of bad things happening to my style. I gotta find a way out of here and give that uncharacteristically oppressive King of Town a serious mustache pounding.
Oh, we got 6 emails.
Hey, Strongbad, what's the dumbest law the King of Town has ever passed? Don't you think you would be a better ruler than the King of Town? Your pal, Roy T. Castle Hill. El Delito Grande! Yo, Strongbad, is Homestar still trying to find people to be in the Homestar me? I want to enlist, but only if he helps pay for college. Ready to fight, Ben F. Well, Benf, the Homestar me will take just about anybody. Where Homestar already blew their entire scholarship fund on an invisible time machine that I sold him. So sorry, no college fund. Which bringeth me to my second point. I'm not thinking your biggest obstacle in college is going to be financial, if you get my drift. I'd start figuring out where in your parents' basement you're gonna hang your Bob Marley poster once you move back in. Deleted! Bonjour, Strongbad. What's the deal with that Homsar guy? I can't understand a thing he says. Is he making fun of me? Confused. Paul W. Athens. Bonjour, Le Paul. Nobody can understand a think that Homsar says. Theories abound as to the cause of this baffling condition, but one thing's for sure. He is, like the rest of us, regardless of language, creed, or beliefs, making fun of you. So thank you, Les Paul, for bringing people together. Meow, meow. Survey says deleted. What's up, sexy strong man? I'm a looking at this one already. Don't take this the wrong way, but we think that Pom Pom is the hottest. Is he available? Jules and Jess, noisy chewers. Oh, ladies, I guess? If I weren't already swimming in a $100 bill-shaped pool full of email offers from co-educated females, I might be offended. But I am. Splish, splash, emails. So I can afford to let Pom Pom have a little overflow action. I don't know about his availability, though. He usually stops playing the field at around 100 girlfriends. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Most of the girls' pom-pom dates have names that don't sound suspiciously like two dudes. Jesse the boy and Jules de Verns' great-great-grandson. P.S. You both look fat. P.P.S. Double burn. Deleted.
Just realized I don't remember if I updated my title and shit. Just sometimes I write in the title and I don't click update. I'm worried about that, so I just clicked it again.
Hey, Strongbad, what do the rest of the On Point Kings do when you're not hanging out with them? And are you still looking for new members? Lloyd Renault. The On Point Kings is a pretty exclusive group. The toughest of the tough, the coolest of the cool, and the somethingest of the something. That pretty much rules out guys in Reno named Lloyd. We'll keep your resume crumpled up and stuffed down Strongmad's tube socks, though. As for what the Cheat and Strongmad do when I'm not around, I imagine they sit around discussing whatever cool thing I did or said or sat on earlier that day. Those guys have the unspoken bond of lifelong friends, which is good because speaking isn't either of their strong suits. El Delito Grande! Dear citizen, this message is to inform you of the new email tax, effective immediately and retroactively in the form of one creamy ding snack cake per message sent or received, including this one. Please make a note of it. Violators will be persecuted. Your ruler for eternity, the King of Town. P.S. Direct all complaints to my hinder. I still say the wording of that message is legally vague. Deleted! The complete suite of Edgar Ware anti-spam, anti-virus, anti-malware, anti-mail, anti-productivity, and anti-disestablishmentarianism software. What are you guys doing here? Can't you see I got enough troubles? I'm a political prisoner.
That's why we're here, Strongbad. This is a peaceful protest rally.
Oh no.
Peaceful? Free Strongbad!
No taxing without representing. Save the bats.
I even wrote you a protest song. Come on, everybody now. Can't you hear the wind blow? We don't like the King of Town, making people's heads explode.
Ah, cruel and unusual!
Oh no.
Are you losers just gonna stand around losing? Or help me get past that fence?
That would be illegal. I can't go back to the joint again, man. I ain't going.
We started a collection to help pay your back taxes. You're welcome.
Any ideas how I can break house arrest and get past that fence?
No, but I've got some great ideas for things you can do indoors. Build a birdhouse, make a rabbit lean-to, construct a beetle pagoda.
Any ideas that don't involve me wanting to blow my brains out?
Probably not.
Why'd you bring that ugly, misshapen stick?
She organized the protest rally.
Not marzipan! Though that's a pretty good one. Gotta remember that. I'm talking about that stick dangerously close to the invisible fence.
That's our orphagy of the King of Town. Or Arphagy. RPG. First-person shooter.
Effigy? That looks nothing like the King of Town.
Yeah, Marzipan made us take all that stuff off.
Right, Homestar. We're protesting the actions of the King of Town, not the man himself.
Fight the power!
We was gonna burn it, But after looking at that pathetic thing, our hearts just ain't in it. We want to fry up the king of town, not Stickball Jackson.
Shouldn't you all be putting a torch to that quote-unquote effigy?
It's just a stick. Can't really get into protest in a simple stick.
Man, this is so unfair. I gotta write an angry letter to my doughy congressman.
Didn't you see the warning message about the new email tax?
No, I didn't see the warning message about the new email tax. All messages from the King of Town get intercepted with extreme prejudice by my idiot filter.
But I sent you all kinds of reminder emails.
Idiot filter.
But I sent you all kinds of reminder emails.
Idiot, never mind. My people, we can no longer suffer under the invisible boot of this power-mad tyrant. A call to arms! Who's with me? Strong man!
I suppose you think you're really funny.
Shouldn't you all be putting a torch to...
It's weird that you can re-ask some of them, but other ones disappear completely.
Wow, Marzipan, you've outdone yourself this time. You really nailed the eyes. It's like I'm staring into the king's beer-battered soul.
Do I have any items from the first episode? Nope.
I guess I could wait for an eviction notice. That would get me out of the house.
I want a soda.
I'm gonna have to get rid of that fence before I become a sickly, pale shut-in like Strongsad.
Power to the people!
Man, ain't that always the way? The one day an interesting package comes in the mail is the day you get put under house arrest for tax evasion.
I want it.
Ah, my trusty steed. Stooley, I'd ride you into email battle any day.
What's with the lack of music at the moment?
I can't unplug the Lappy. It takes 5 to 7 business days to fully charge the battery. Lappy don't charge on weekends. I really gotta update that sign with something more forceful, but that sounds like too much work. Stupid king of stupid town.
I'm guessing that's there to remind you of what you need.
Gotta remember this date. The worst day in the whimsical history of wrongful imprisonment. Intriguing. Prepare yourself. Test commencing.
Of course, you have to do that every episode.
I didn't prepare myself.
Oh, we can go to
You're gonna beat me
Strongside's
up,
room.
make it quick. I've got a full agenda today. What was all that noise about?
Oh, great! Stuck under house arrest with no one but little Lord Fauntleroy, the most depressing kid brother ever left on the front porch by gross gypsies.
That's never been proven.
The King of Town put me under house arrest.
House arrest? That's not fair.
Seriously, I mean, wait, why are you upset?
I was hoping you'd get sent back to prison and I'd get some peace. I've
What
got
do you
an
mean back to
unassembled
prison?
model of the Kon-Tiki that's just waiting for your next incarceration.
The King of Town put me under house arrest.
House arrest?
Oh,
Serious-
repeating it.
I've got a...
What's the best way to destroy an invisible fence?
Well, if you can short out the transformer, then do that. Otherwise, burn... Hey, wait a second. Is this something illegal?
No, it's a radio call-in show question. Hurry up so I can be the 4th caller.
I don't want to get charged with aiding and abetting a criminal again.
I used to like Sloshy until I found out they had short hair and glasses. Strongside likes to call this his deathbed. I like to call it his wet bed.
Red towel.
Strongside's old security blanket. Strong Mad's new athletic region towel.
Oh, we're gonna use that. I know what we're using it for.
Sparkling clean. Must have been Obsessio Depressio's turn to clean the bathroom this week.
It's my turn every week.
Wait a minute. You have to go through his bedroom to get to the washroom? That's weird.
I stopped looking through these cabinets after I found Strong Mad's tube of below the belt paste. Hey, who put the Muscle Face 2 movie poster up in the bathroom? Oh wait, it's just my reflection.
Also, you have to get through the bathroom to get to Strongman's
Toilet
room.
humor. Strongman's room has been off limits ever since that crate of bug bombs mysteriously went off inside his closet. It should be all cleared out in about a month, though.
This house layout makes no sense. So if someone's in the washroom, Strongman can't leave his room? Like, what?
Nothing interesting. Strongsad's suicidal houseplant. If only we had read his journal, we might have seen the signs. I love how the fridge smells like rotting vegetables when there's never been a vegetable in it.
Cereal.
What's in the Cheat Commandos O's box? A free sugar frosted eye patch.
Nice.
Just like the one Fight Gar wore in the episode Tickled Pink Eye. Cheat Commandos O's are a delicious part of this ridiculous breakfast. Cheat Commandos.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do something different.
The smoke detector, aka the place to find a spare 9-volt.
There's bars on the window.
Oh man, of all the weeks I could have picked to install steel bars on all the ground floor windows. Well, at least it stops Strongman's sleepwalking.
So what happened to
You
the...
can withstand the otherworldly horror of Ugrug, the world's ugliest rug.
What happened to the chair? Or is this in here? Did they just move it?
How come none of the Dutch masters ever worked in the medium of wood burning on tree slice? I don't like the way that hush puppy's eyes follow me when I walk around. My crown from Blubbo's. Why did they ever stop making the jalapeno and king snake meat double deluxe? Why? I probably could have finished making Danger S3 by now if I hadn't spent so much time working on that teaser poster. Pretty good likeness of the leading man, though. Well, hello, Mr. Hot. I'm gonna stop hitting on myself. All right, the Tarantula black metal detector. Now with built-in shovel attachment.
Sweet. We don't have to find a shovel.
My wall is exploding with video games. Let's see, what game have I got queued up for the fun machine? Math Kickers featuring the Algebros.
Oh no.
And when are video games gonna learn? You can't learn from video games.
Educational games. Oh, what is this? So move arrow keys, left attack C and X. Space is pause. Okay. Oh, whoops. I skipped the intro by accident. Wait. Am I fighting or am I doing math up at the top? I'm confused here.
All right.
I'm honestly really confused. Do I have to pay attention to the things at the top or not? Ow.
I'm the master of hand-to-hand arithmetic. Factor this.
What?
Stupid played-out internet cliche.
What is happening?
Lame. Lame.
I guess I lost? Okay. That was bizarre.
With just a bed and a little imagination, home organization is a breeze. Oh man, wish I hadn't used up the last of my paper drawing that scientific diagram of the King of Town. I guess the next issue of Teen Girl Squad will have to wait.
Dang. No teen girl squad.
Those are pennants from various academic institutions, unaccredited and discredited alike. A big fat pillow filled with big fat dust mites. The key to surviving in prison is to not hang out in the laundry room for too long, or Shiv City as I like to call it. The couch is in pretty bad shape. I gotta stop sleeping so hard. Oh man, I knocked the stuffing out of the couch again. I gotta stop having those dreams where I'm trapped in an elevator with Milkmaid Homestar.
Tanks from the 23rd and 48th Battalion were flanked by tanks from the enemy's 56th Battalion. It was then that General Smedfordshire revealed his secret weapon, a slightly larger tank.
And we only get the History Unleashed channel? This is torture! Trogdor continues to torment me with his brokenness and not workingosity.
I like that they tease you with that in every episode that there's a Trogdor game. But we can't play it. Oh wait, hey, I guess I have to go upstairs to... Or can I do anything through this window? Nope. I'll need to use the upstairs window. Wait, have I looked at the calendar?
Hey, I take over the world!
Okay, so we got a bunch of items here.
The king's morbid obesity, check. Hey, to cheat, what's red and fat and smells like rancid meatloaf? No, the other thing. Royal robe and size husky, check.
I want to so.
The king's ridiculous-looking beard that's supposed to hide his lack of a jawline, check.
Looks exactly like him.
Stupid crown that gets the king all up in my grill acting like he owns the place or something, check.
Oh, hello, King of Town.
It's him! It's the guy! Burn him up!
Burn the king!
Oh well, take him out, boys.
Sweet,
Is that how that
recently
works?
divorced lady freedom! Onward to Strongbadia! Strongbadia the free!
Hey, that's the name of this.
Shut up.
Hey, gamer guys, how's it going?
Friends and losers, my long incarceration has taught me that we can never be truly free until we reject the fat authority of the King of Town. Hence, to forthwith, I
Doing
shall
good.
only refer to him as the of Town. As of today, Strongbadia is its own independent nation. The cheat, if you will. We shall all live in a place where we are free. Free to pick our friends. Free to pick our noses. And most importantly, free to pick our friends' noses. That's why I, Strongbad of the mighty Tidy Whities, declare war on the of Town. Who's with me? Where'd everybody go? Seceded? They can't do that! I'm the only one who gets his own country! Already my beautiful nation defiled by litter. Aha! This maps and minions board will be perfect to plot my course to world domination! There's borders here, and the ocean. Gather topological data from the survey team. Put a dragon here, and perfect.
Nice.
I'm here, and I want to get to
Here
the
be
up down in
trogdors.
stupid castle here. I'm pretty much gonna have to lay waste to everything and crush all the free nations under the steel-toed boot of the strong Badian Empire. I better get
Session stand.
crack-a-lackin'. My lands have suffered greatly during my wrongful imprisonment. Strong Sad's old Maps and Minions board game. The cheat's been trying to melt all of the game pieces together to make a super soldier. And ho, what's this? Perfect strong Badian currency. I'll call them quesos. We've got an economy now!
Yay.
The cheat and Tyrea? Nastiest name for a country I ever heard. Steel-belted traitor. There you are, the cheat. Let's go. We got an empire to build. What? Is that any way to address your ultimate dictator and racquetball partner? You can't secede from strong Badia. It's treason. Fine then. What's your boring loser country for boring losers called anyway? The cheat and Tyrea? You might want to rethink that one. All right. I know there's been some tension lately. Things were said. I maybe kicked some things I didn't mean. But come on, what's strong Badia without the cheat? After all I've subjected my loyal subjects to, this is how you treat me. Even you, Tyre? Oh, that's just cold. Why would you want to leave strong Badia? What about the tropical breezes? The cold ones? The probably lots of chocolate? I've always appreciated you. I appreciate that little squeak you make when you get kicked. I appreciate that fresh mountain spring scent you get when I take you out of the dryer. Of course you're important. You convert carbon dioxide into oxygen so we can breathe. Oh, right. That's plants. Well, whatever. Come on. What do you want from me? You've got to join Strong Badia. Only united can we take on the barbarians to the south. And then we scrimmage against the East Bulldogs next Tuesday. At least give me my lighter back. You've got to join Strong Badia. Bulldog.
We've already said that.
You gotta know you're my right hand to cheat. What if I make you my second in command? All right. I hereby name you my vice de cheat, successor to all the Strong Badian Empire, except that patch of dirt over there. I traded it to Strongman for one of those giant gummy foots. Ugh, he definitely got the better deal. What do you mean, official proof? Are you applying for a passport or something? What if I make you my
Oh.
What do you mean, You know you're too small and weak to take on the Strong Badian army. Oh, yeah. Strong Badia never built an army, did we? Come on, the cheat. You know the good times we've had. Remember back when we stapled that grilled cheese to Homestar's chin this morning? I'll let you spend the night in the crisper drawer while it's still in the fridge.
Oh, right. We can use this thing. So far, there's nothing over here. God, there's so much area to check, though. Gonna keep zigzagging.
Even our trusty, somewhat rusty car, torn apart by political unrest.
is the movement so weird in this game sometimes? Wait. Photo booth another place? Why's it got a little
Whoa,
flag?
this place is way roomier on the inside. It's like it distorts time and space. Oh, hi, space.
Oh, you keep the parts that you unlock in the other episodes? Interesting. Oh, whoops. Get out of here, though.
Well, I guess I better get back to whatever it was I was doing before. The magical physics-bending kingdom of Snapshackland.
Oh, I want to click on all these flags and stuff, but I also want to find this treasure.
The back fence revolutionaries, struggling to overthrow their frontal fence oppressors. The People's Republic of Frontal Fence, bitter rivals of the back fence revolutionaries.
Hey, click on this box? Oh, never mind.
Page 3 of my Algebro's instruction manual. This one teaches the lethally educational logarithm attack move.
Mm-hmm.
50% off apple pie charts. What?
Have you fried our population bombs?
Someday, friend whale. Someday.
Eat portly accountants again soon. Kids love our spicy hidden wings. Shake things up with our new slappy grill toys. Get your lighter from the anvil, please. Please tie boards to the second window. Lick the wounds, gentlemen. Don't forget to lick the wounds.
I think I might.
Welcome to Blobos. Can I have your mother's shins, please? Supersize that with a monkey's paw.
No thanks.
Pull forward for your metal detector. Please tie boards to the second window. Supersize that with a monkey's paw.
No thanks.
Oh, we found something. Or, of course, finding it.
Found it. Some kind of grotelated tuning fork.
Huh. It's an actual item this time. Okay.
The tiny, noble kingdom of Stichtenstein. Despite all the political upheaval, everyone recognizes the stick as hallowed ground.
Oh, there's still more treasure. Treasure could be anywhere, though.
The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. A collectible souvenir flag from Strong Badia.
Nice.
I always knew you were loyal to me, Brick Wall. I can't decide who I want to be the first up against this when the revolution comes.
Oops.
I can't decide who I...
I didn't mean to click on the wall. I was trying to walk. That means we're almost looping around again, right? We started near Bubs. Strong Badia should be just over to the side of it, right? Push.
A souvenir flag from the cost-conscious nation of Concession Stand.
Nice. Guess I should be checking the bushes more.
Hey, you potentator! Welcome to Concession Stand to Noble.
Oh, Bubs, you made your own country, too.
Technically, it's an autonomous commonwealth, but you got the right idea.
You gotta join Strong Badia, man.
This is neutral territory, Strong Bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Wishy-Washy little girl. Is the man who actually makes decisions at home?
Ain't no money in taking sides.
I mean, there might be.
Everybody's joining Strong Badia, Bubs.
Good. After you drive your economy down the toilet, everybody's gonna need to buy toilet paper from me.
Everybody's joining Strong Badia,
That was
Bubs.
the same one.
Good.
What are you selling, Bubs?
I got all kinds of cheap, completely legal touristy junk, and it's all 100% legal. We got cheese and watches and chocolate and cheesy watches and chocolate-covered cheese.
Where are you getting all this crap?
Oh, I've been everywhere, man. From Kochnia to Poop Slovakia. I can tell you a thing or two.
Slovakia?
Then tell me.
No.
Okay, Bubs, give me one of those cheap souvenirs.
Sorry, I'm all sold out of the good stuff. All I got left is this Clockwork Strong Band.
I'm to the place where the tropical breezes
Oh, nuts! Cheap, foreign-made rambles. Tell you what, half off.
Half off? How could I resist?
How you gonna pay for that?
With Strong Badian currency, of course. The most moist and juicy of all barely legal tender.
100 pesos? That's gotta be at least 1,000,000 poopies.
Keep the change, my good man. Buy yourself something dangerous. Oh, some more. That's an odd sensation. Give me another one of those cheap souvenirs, Bubs.
You already took my last one. I had to clear everything out to make room for my other merchandise.
Intriguing. You know anything about the Pomeranians?
Oh, that place is like a second home to me. I go there all the time.
You know anything about the Pomeranians?
Oh, that place is...
So all you got is cheap souvenirs? What about all the cool spoils of warring nations divided by political unrest?
No way, Strong Man. You won't see me selling stuff like weapons and fake IDs and harvested organs.
Okay, but say
I'm not done. And illegally excavated artifacts and unlicensed merchandise and pirated DVDs. Now I'm done.
Okay, but say I was looking for that stuff.
Oh, you're looking for the black market. Don't know where that would be. Wink.
Very intriguing.
Guessing that's what this is, because I noticed that a moment ago.
Oh, must have wandered into the wrong side of town. Hello, stranger. Is this the place to pick up my packages from the legitimate sweepstakes fulfillment center?
What? Heck no, Strong Bad. This is the black market. What do you have? Weapons? Artifacts? Organs?
Hook me up with some heavy ordnance. I got a of town to depose.
No can do, Strong Bad. Just got through shipping out the last of my weapons.
Wow.
Aw, not even one bazooka flamethrower that throws throwing stars?
Nope. Sent those out to Kochnia. They're having troubles with the Fahugwagati rebels.
Fugatti.
You don't have any weapons at all.
No, I'm thinking about getting out of the arms trade anyway. Something just doesn't feel morally right about it. Especially when I make so much more selling harvested organs and stolen cultural treasures.
What are these artifacts you're talking about?
Got one left from an illegal excavation in the Hamsar Reservation. They say it's priceless.
Okay, how much?
I said it's priceless. No way I could just sell this to you, but I could trade it.
Trade it for what?
Well, I'm out of just about everything, so make an offer.
What do you want for that ancient artifact again?
Can't sell it, Strong Bad, but I'll trade it if you can find something valuable enough.
I'm in the market for a new organ. Something in a pancreas or a tasteful gallbladder.
Fresh out of Oregon, Strong Bad.
Yeah, this is pretty much the worst black market I ever seen.
Don't blame me. This is the king of town buying them all up. Don't know what he's using them for.
He's probably building a mutant army of the undead. I want a mutant army of the undead.
He keeps calling them giblets for some reason, but I don't care, because he's driving the prices way up. If you can get anything, even tonsils or a nice pretendix, it's worth a fortune. Any condition, no questions asked.
You're a shady, shady character, Bubs.
It's cool in the shade.
What kind of organs are you looking for again?
If you can get anything, even tonsils or a nice pretendix, it's worth a fortune. Any...
I don't know what that could possibly be for.
Even a tiny, unlicensed version of me is too awesome for him to handle.
Can't give that to him. Kind of weird that you can use it back there, to be honest. So unless this one is in between Bubs and Strong Badia, I guess I must have missed it somewhere. Ha!
Oh yeah, Grandpa's old war medals. Oh, they didn't grow into an undead soldier.
He was just joking about that too. Wait, there's more? Oh, so I must have missed something somewhere. Although you can go pretty low down here. I don't think I went down here. Like, geez, really close to the camera. Do I want to go, like, searching all over for this thing? I'm gonna just stay close to the camera and see, hopefully that we find it. Wait, are there any more bushes that I can check too? I found one of them. Wonder where it is, because it would stop searching if we got them all here, right? Okay, it's weird how this place is shaped. Wait, is that the pile left over from last episode? How did I miss one here? Oh my god. I guess the range isn't that good on this.
Look at all the rust on this thing. It's gotta be ancient. An ancient power strip.
If these ones are actually items, so I feel like they're important. This is why I have to keep searching. I said, I think they'd be important, right? It's weird how sometimes you can walk really close to the back area and really close to the front of the screen, but not all the time. God. Be searching around for a while. I was hoping by, like, I tried searching close, I tried searching far away. I thought that would be enough. Maybe I have to try searching the middle on each area. If I was going up and down, you think I would have found most of them. Okay, so let's try going in the middle, I guess. I'll kind of go up and down a bit. Although, what do I do here? Because I've kind of searched this whole area a little bit. I think maybe this area is like wide open enough. Like, geez, this area is huge. There's like invisible walls here. I don't know, feels like I've searched everywhere. In a minute I'm gonna stop doing this. Where could I have possibly not searched? You could search back here, but I don't know. I tried a little bit. Yeah, you can't really walk anywhere. Want to see something?
That doesn't need power. I need power.
Okay. Weak house, concession stand, Pomerania, castle.
Pomerania, exotic land of enchantment, mystery, and ladies' drink specials on Tuesday nights. I quickly made my way to a trendy party club in the nation's capital. A trendy party club for a summit with their Pop-O-Matic Prime Minister.
Hey, Songbird!
What are you doing here?
You're the leader of Pomerania?
Heck no! I'm just tending bar and doing some occasional translational work. And I'm definitely not embezzling thousands in cash from the club.
How sweet of you. That must have come from one seriously strong, mad-sized bottle of Cold Ones Dry. Say, Woobs, can you do any cool tricks with these bottles like in the movies?
You mean like smash one over the counter and stab a guy with it just for asking me dumb questions?
No, I meant like juggle. What are you doing in Pomerania, Bubs?
Oh, I was stationed here after the war and fell in love with the place.
Say, barkeep, got any tips on how I can get Pom to join my evil empire?
You're gonna have to impress him first, and that ain't gonna be easy. His Royal Coolness Shogun Pom has taste,
Shogun?
class, style, and panache, all out the royal wazoo.
Ew, sounds painful. So what I gotta do? Outcool him? Outcool, gulp, his wazoo?
Not while I'm bartending. No, the way to impress the Shogun is to look cool on the dance floor.
That'll be easy. I look cool on all types of floors. And I can dance like a robot programmed to dance like a good dancing human.
Well, good luck, but I'll tell you, it'll take more than just dancing out there. I don't care what type of robot you are.
Come on, Bubs. Give me the secret to pom-pom domination. Or pomination, as I like to...
I already told you. You gotta bust some styles out on the dance floor and look cool doing it. Then you might impress Shogun Pom Pom.
Give me one of those obscenely overpriced drinks, Bubs.
What'll it be?
Which one tastes the best?
Taste? It's not about taste. Son, you're in Pom Pomerania now, where being cool is all about holding the right drink. So which is it?
Oh no.
How about a thin, overpriced can of Bull Honky?
One energy sauce coming right up. Oh, that takes me back. I remember when people thought it was cool to order Bull Honky.
Bull Honky Caffeinergy Sauce. The thin can energy drink for people so cool they don't need to use their eyelids. Bull Honky? 2 years ago, Caffeinergy Sauce never goes out of style. You gotta give me some pointers on how to dance cool, Bubs.
Cool dancing can't be taught, Strong Bad, but it can be bought.
You gotta give me some
Cool dancing can...
Give me one of those obscenely overpriced drinks, Bubs.
What'll it be?
I want the most expensive, glowingest drink you got.
Aha! I've got just the thing. The Atom Smasher Guarana Blast, a personal favorite of the Shogun.
The Atom Smasher Guarana Blast. This weekend, treat yourself to something chemically unstable. Please drink irresponsibly. Check it out. Nothing that glows like this can't not be cool. What, you think I'm a poser? Whatever, man. I was over these normal glowy drinks years ago. I was just, showing you how much it sucked. Give me one of those obscenely overpriced drinks, Bubs.
What'll it be?
Give me a tall, frosty, cold one.
This is a classy place, Strong Bad. We only serve cold ones extra stout black.
10 pounds of wheat in every bottle.
Whoops.
Cold ones, extra stout black. So rich, thick, and dark, you can't believe it's a liquid. Building a powerful empire builds up a powerful thirst. Page 4 of my Algebro's instruction manual. This one unlocks the mysteries of the divide by zero move. Man, I don't know if a country without a DJ is even worth taking over. These are the glow sticks the Cheat gives out when he's spinning at the club. For years, I thought these were those waxy soda bottle candies. Then my doctor told me my stomach had a half-life of 302. It's a razor-sharp decorative samurai sword. I bet that thing could julienne a phone book into a tin can.
Oh.
That's Emperor Strong Bad to you, but let's cut to the chase. Your glowy LED-infused nightlife and cooler cell phones amuse me. We should discuss an alliance. Not cool enough? You gotta be kidding! Before I became Emperor, I served 3 terms as the Malarkey of cool.
You're gonna have to back up them fancy words with fancier actions if you want to impress the Shogun.
All right, fine. I'll let you join Strong Barrier. Just stop begging. I accept your gracious... No style! I'm an erupting volcano of style, laying waste to the unstylish villagers below, and I can prove it. Any ideas on how I can prove it? Dance? That's all I gotta do? Shake my sweet shining can?
I don't know, Strong Bad. It's gonna take more than a shiny butt to impress the Shogun.
Do I have to dance? I just want to get through to the next country. Couldn't you just give me a rite of passage, or a work visa, or a green card? You don't want to get married, do you? Oh, man. Politicking is ticking me off. What are some of Pomerania's chief exports? That's pretty cool. I love those. What else? Dang, seriously? With the red tips and everything?
Guess we don't get to hear.
Whoa, is that even legal? Or ethical? Or physically possible without the use of time travel?
You should have seen him before the United Nations got involved.
How am I supposed to bust moves if nobody's busting any grooves? Man, I don't know if I'm keeping this little guy with me. Junior appreciates me for who I am.
Thought he could be the DJ. I have no idea what that's going to be used for.
This is no time for a rave, light switch or otherwise.
I'm still wondering if I need that item that's in the ground in the one area. Speaking of which, anything here? Oh geez, something's right here.
All right! It's a priceless treasure from an ancient civilization! And a great way to get organized for back to school. It's the cover of the instructions for math kickers featuring the algebros. I'm glad I had the foresight to tear up the book into individual pages and hide them around the neighborhood, mailing the cover to myself in case I ever had to secede from the municipality and unite the country under Strongbadian rule.
What is that going to be used for? Anything else around? Always something in the backyard, or...
From TPA. I wasn't expecting any packages. Hey, the pilot wings the Transplace Airways people awarded me for finishing a flight without crying. For landing the plane. And saving everybody on board. And making out with all the stewardesses. After the pilot got a Charlie horse that I gave him.
Wait a minute. You can't go to the backyard here. So where could there be another item? Does this one not stop using it when you find everything? Yeah, because there's clearly nothing here, right? I guess I don't have to feel too bad about not having anything in the other area then? That's weird. And this can use it inside in this one? That can't be a thing, right?
I better not. The last time I tried to use the detector indoors, it microwaved off Strong Mad's eyebrows. We couldn't tell how mad he was for weeks.
This music. Bleak house. Throne room. Oh no, it's Strong sad.
Well met, fellow ruler, and welcome to Bleak House, a constitutional monarchy, rich in tradition and low in saturated fat.
That is clearly not true.
Yes. I trust you've come to negotiate a peaceful trade agreement between our great nations?
I've come to negotiate a violent military coup between your Mouthia and Shut-Upistan.
Hey, you can't push me around anymore, Strong Bad. I'm king of my own nation now, and I've got all the documentation to prove it. Welcome to Bleak House, good Sir King.
Yeah, whatever. So, Deuteronomy, why don't you just give up your little delusions of mediocrity and join Strongbadia already?
I'm the one with the flag, the documentation, the infrastructure. Who's to say you shouldn't join my country?
Okay, no, really. You know you're gonna give up and start crying eventually, so why drag it out?
I'm still king, I'm still king, I'm still king.
Seriously, your dumpness. Just give up and join Strongbadia. I got important things to do.
No! My kingdom will always stand in defiance of you. From over here.
Looks like your invasions of the arts and crafts store have been bountiful, your grayness.
I'm the only one who's doing this secession thing right. as the last of my royal bloodline.
You can say that again.
I have a responsibility to build my country's traditions for generations to come. I sewed that flag by hand, and I bought a whole new calligraphy pen to make our royal constitution and Bill of Rights.
I take back what I said about your being the last of your bloodline. You totally know how to impress the ladies, or at least how to act like one. Where'd you find so much black fabric for your stupid flag anyway?
Oh, I used my old pajamas we threw out for being too highly flammable.
Does that mean I have to light it on fire?
What are you working on now? Getting an early start on your terms of surrender?
Shows how much you know. I'm designing the medals for all my cabinet members and chiefs of staff.
Whoa, you're giving out medals?
Yeah, purely ceremonial, of course, but it makes my subjects feel important.
Who you got so far?
Well, Senior Cardgage said he'd take my positron under conflagration, but then I got scared and ran away.
I gotta get in on this giving out medals action.
Hey, that was my idea first. You probably wouldn't even know where to find one.
A souvenir flag from Black House?
I had 2,000 of them made specially for my inauguration. It took my entire life savings.
Fake
Not
sword.
interested. It's the dull fake sword Strongsad uses for his shudder live-action role-playing. Never before have PVC pipe and duct tape forged so mighty a blade.
We have to steal the real sword with that?
I dub thee Sir Dumps-a-lot.
I thought we were gonna hit him with it.
The Constitution of Bleak House, Volume 1.
You can't have a country without a constitution, so that was the first thing I made. Welcome to Bleak House, good sir.
Shut up. A proclamation to prohibit the burning of essentiale items.
Yeah, I'm the law now, and there'll be no more of you and the cheat ruining all my stuff and undergarments.
An ancient scroll with an ancient drawing of an ancient tar pit. This gives me a great idea for the Teen Girl Squad.
But I thought we didn't have any paper for
Nothing
that.
interesting. Sparkling clean. Must have been Obsessio Depressio.
We already did that. Did we get the toilet last time?
Oh, potty humor. Strongman's room has been off limits. There
Alright.
should be.
Welcome to Bleak House, good Sir King.
No more emails? Thought we'd have got something new while we were out. I have a few ideas of stuff to do, but I want to explore the rest of the house, see if anything's different first. Nothing new over here. Okay then. Go back to the cheat. Whoa.
Huh?
Give me an idea.
With this Medal of Honor, I appoint you, the cheat, commander of my secret sauce police. Let's put this family feud behind us, old friend. Act now, and maybe I won't have you hanged for heinous war crimes. My lighter!
Ah.
I knew getting you back wasn't a total waste of space and time.
Dateline Strongbedia, a nation long devastated by civil war, brother against brother, tire against cinderblock. Now the long national nightmare is over, thanks to one charismatic leader. Strongbad, your star is on the rise.
No fake swordplay for me. I don't smell bad enough. Just look at it, the cheat. All around you. Strong Badia. From dirt to shining fence. Yeah, you're right. We need to take over a few countries with some better scenery.
So let's go get that sword real quick. There's
This
music here now.
Strongbad moves like the stinky breeze. By the time you smell it, he's already gone.
What do we need a sword for, though? Oh, the cheat's here. Oh, because we helped him. I see.
Ready to lay down some dope beats, DJ Ted Cheat? Hey, Shogun, you look a little vanilla. How's about a little flavor?
No fuzzy dice, Strongbad. The Shogun thinks you look too empty-handed.
This is no time for a rave, light switch or otherwise.
Thought for sure you had to use those.
That looks better not glowing.
Really?
I better not. Just for weeks. I don't want to dull the mighty sword's blade.
I thought for sure the ghost sticks would be the answer to that.
I'm keeping this little guy. Hey, Shogun.
Oh, whoops.
No fuzzy dice, Strongbad.
Too empty-handed.
Check it out, Pom Pom. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I should have known he wouldn't be impressed by early 90s parlor tricks. Violence is usually the answer, but the last time I tried to attack Pom Pom, he combo moved me into next week.
How come it's not showing it when I take it out? Wait, I checked this, right?
Nothing interesting.
But at least I've still got the other two. Hey, don't. Well, I suppose I could become a vassal state.
Let the occupation begin!
Well, you can burn whatever you want, but you'll never put out the fire in my people's hearts.
Ah, a resistance movement. How quaint. I trust you've heard of my secret to cheat.
All right, I give up. I'll be usurped by Strong Badia.
Today, Black House. Tomorrow, the world!
Can I at least be your cultural advisor?
As long as that doesn't mean you follow me around everywhere and waste my time trying to talk to me.
Actually, that's exactly what it means.
Bleak House surrenders in a humiliating display of not courage. His lordship, King Coolberius Strongsad Alan Poe I, did everything but collapse into heaving sobs when confronted by Strongbadia's superior military fists. Better luck next time, doughboy.
Wait, what was it that I needed from Bubs? I think I have to go back there. Oh yeah, I was supposed to find something that was worth something. I have a bunch of items now. Maybe I have something that he wants?
All right, Lumpy. We've got to go annex some more countries if we're gonna attack the of town.
Wherever you go, I will follow, my liege.
Don't call me my liege. All right, Lumpy. We've got...
Oh. Hamsar Reservation? Oh, so we can go there now. Let's try giving him some more of my useless junk that we have hanging around.
This is a priceless artifact, apparently. I gotta be careful with it.
And
This is a price.
thought that's what he wanted.
What'll you give me for this razor-sharp samurai sword, Bubs?
You know what Pom Pom would do if he caught me selling those weapons? You gotta give me something a little less dangerous, like stolen organs.
Oh, is that all he wants then? Where did I get stolen organs from?
I'd like to see him not on fire, but not now. What do you want for that ancient artifact again?
Can't sell it, Strong Bad, but I'll trade it if you can find something valuable enough.
It said that the binder was an artifact. I'm kind of confused.
Why'd we come to the Hamsar Reservation? Even I think this place is boring, and they don't even speak our language.
It is a barren land, yes, which is why I, Baron von Flexmypex, need to conquer it.
Can't we just go around? I want to go home. Pudding.
Look, ho! A floating man! I'll move in closer and convince him to join the bad guys.
Can we go back home now?
My turn.
Don't touch that. It's a delicate medical instrument. You can't be too careful traveling in foreign lands. I'm burning up! According to this thermometer, my skin should be melting off. I hope I'm not coming down with something.
Strong said, do you have to carry this huge trunk with you every time you travel?
It contains all my delicate undergarments and the various delicate creams and salves I use on my delicate personal areas.
Strong said, do you have to give me the Ghiblies every time I ask you a question?
Can't we go home? It's hot, and I think I accidentally drank some of the water.
Shut up! You're my cultural advisor. What can you tell me about this weird job and his gravity-defying ways?
It's all a mystery. Some say ancient astronauts may have left him here, or abandoned him, as the case may be.
Can't you tell me anything useful about the Hamsar people?
Archaeologists have been digging up ancient Hams artifacts for years, and we've only learned two things.
Hams artifacts.
They're weird, and they talk funny.
Can you understand what the natives are saying?
Of course not. Nobody's ever been able to decipher the Hamsar language. Archaeologists believe a combination of ancient artifacts may be the key. But no one's ever found them.
Bubs has one, apparently.
Didn't you learn anything in your post-Strong Baddie and Secession history classes that I held in my room in a little tent I made out of my sheets?
I don't study history, friend. I makes it. We'll never get out of here until you help me translate what this goon's saying.
I'm a knock-knock joke about jogging suits.
I told you, Strong Bad. Nobody's ever been able to translate Hamsar's quote-unquote language. Archaeologists believe a combination of ancient artifacts may be the key, but no one's ever found them.
Man, it's hotter than Strong Mad's armpit cleavage up in this place. I could really use a cold one, or even a tepid one.
Don't remind me. I already drank everything in the canteen.
You drank the water? But it can cause dysentery, giardia, the vapors, Qatar, Libya, Mozambique.
And inflammation of the pretendix. I can already feel a rumble in my tumble.
Uh,
Are you feeling okay, Strong Sad? You don't look so good.
I know I'm gonna get sick. It's acute aphagic pretendicitis.
You made that up.
No, I didn't. I drank the water. My pretendix is probably swelled up like a fully satiated vampire's blood sac.
Acute aphasic pretendicitis? What are the symptoms of this made-up disease you think you got?
First, you get a really high fever. Then you start shaking uncontrollably. They say if it gets really bad, you can't even understand language. My prose. What'll happen to my award-winning prose?
I have an idea.
How can these completely made-up facts become useful to me?
I don't know. I don't want to have surgery in this backwards country. I better take my temperature.
Jibbly, 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 jibbly.
Can't stop shaking. That can't be good. Does Hamsar even know what a hospital is?
So do I have to do this again?
Nah, that was only funny the first time I did it. Tell me again, how can you tell if you've got this cute made-up asitis?
First, you get a really high fever. Then you start shaking uncontrollably. In the worst stages, you can't even understand language.
So... do I... oh, wait, I see.
Check it out, Dr. Dumpington. This thing looks ancient.
Ooh, that looks like a rare Hamsar artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Oh, so I guess that's not... Before I go talk to Hamsar, go look for treasure. Oh, mysterious bush.
Hey, it's a souvenir war flag from the Hamsar nation. The flag of a proud, weird person. Rich in proud, weird tradition.
Is there no treasure over here? Ah.
A papyrus scroll with an evil leprechaun on it. That gives me a great idea for... oh, wait. That's supposed to be an alien? Oh, well. I guess that'd work for Teen Girl Squad, too.
I was at the end of the area?
Greetings, Floatyman. My name is called Strongbad. I need to get through your land so I can clean the of-town's clock. Do you understand?
I'm a knock-knock joke about jogging suits.
I'm no linguiniast, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't a yes. I think your weirdo country could really use Strongbadia's resources. Think of what you could do with our dirt, our tire, our superior fence-building skills.
Pucker up, Dice Man. I'm as upholstered as I want to be.
God damn it, Hamsar.
Is that a yes?
I'm as upholstered as I want to be.
You've made that bountifully clear. Come on, Floatin' Tate. Get on the Strongbadia train.
Pucker up, Dice Man. I'm as...
Thanks, that's enough. Boy, sure hope I'm not Dice Man. I broke the tip off my stipend.
Sign me up for soccer class, Deborah.
What are you doing, Strongbad?
Save room for the laugh track, Locash.
I can't understand what you guys are saying.
I'm a fresh type, if you see what I mean.
Oh, can't understand language. That's one of the symptoms. I knew it. It's pretendicitis. I knew it. I gotta find a doctor. Medic!
That was quick.
Turns out they've got subsidized health care here, and they let me keep my Pretendix in a jar.
Oh, we need that.
Man, no fair. I've been trying to have my pancreas jarred up for years.
Let me just yoink that.
Hey, that's mine.
Correction, it was yours. Maybe you should have gotten more pretend fiber in your diet if it was so dang important to you.
Pretend fiber gives me real tapeworms.
Go back to talking to Hamsar.
What's the deal with that rock with the glowy popsicle sticking out of it?
Oh, try some caked on makeup from yesteryear.
What's the deal with that rock with...
Oh,
This look familiar to you, Hamsar?
hotel coupons for dinner again?
So I guess that's not what I need.
You know what this thing's for, Hamsar?
Hotel coupons for...
Need a spare outlet, Floatyman?
Hotel coupon...
Okay, time to cut him in half.
I don't want to dull the mighty sword's blade.
Oh, I was hoping it had some sort of saying for that.
A weird rock with popsicle crystals and a suspiciously obvious hole in the top. Could this unlock the mystery of the people of the Hamsar Reservation? And do I give enough of a crap to find out?
Just use them with this?
Whoa, that made me feel a little vibracious. I gotta do that again.
One of them's glowing. So I guess we need 4 artifacts, and we only have 3. Bob says the last one, I guess. At least that clears out some of our inventory. Why is it so hard to click on this? Is it because I'm standing in the way?
By deciphering these crude cave paintings and hieroglyphics, I believe I have unlocked the secret of the ancients. They were all dumb craps that couldn't draw a Saber-Toothus Rex to save their leopard hide-wearing hides. Let me show them how it's done.
Cave Girl Squad! Cheerleader!
So that's what I needed the Teen Girl Squad
What's
stuff
your
for.
face? The ugly one! Holla, cave girls! Today's the big mammoth hunt, and you know what that means! An in-depth study of indigenous megafauna? Some kind of weird CG-filled cable special? More parasites for my... It's boys, alright? It's always boys! And I gotta look my best for my date with the captain of the mammoth hunting team, Augerson.
Oh no. This looks promising.
Everybody come check out the Cuteolithic mammoth dress I scored.
Stampede! Gord!
Aw, hybrid kid. I'll feed you and take care of you and name you Mrs. Jumble Puddins.
Sensing her young is in danger of receiving a lame name, the mother tiger picks up her prey's scent and closes in.
Did I say Jumble Puddins? I meant...
Saber-toothed! Tiger! In case that wasn't obvious.
The Floodplain Mall is open for business! Let's hang out in the food court for the next epic! Word! Written word!
What is this supposed to be? A give bandage?
easy, fellas. We're all in the same tribe here.
Where's the rest of the corn, Snooky? You holding out on me? Come on, T-Bone. I got goats to feed, angry gods to appease. Appease this. Crossfire!
Remember when we was kids and we used to play on the playground and it didn't matter what tribe we were from or how much corn we had or who our chief... never mind.
Greetings, humans. We come from space to teach you how to build pyramids.
Dead, 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 dead.
So artistic and boring!
It's over! Something that unfunny should stay buried in a cave. No
Wow.
points. The secret to a funny comic is timing. And wiping out a bunch of teen girls, of course. But mostly timing.
I guess I killed them too fast. 0 points? Wow.
Can we go back home now?
These rocks are blocking the way. Maybe Hamsar knows how to get through. Looks like Hamsar's written language is every bit as easy to understand as the spoken one.
Okay, so we got the organ. Here you go.
Is that what I think it is?
Depends what you think it is.
A jar of Grandma's homemade gribbledangs?
No. It's Strong Side's Pretendix.
A real life Pretendix? Even better. I'll trade you for it. No questions asked.
What'll you give me for it?
For one that big, anything I got in stock, which is just this broken piece of an old pot.
Did I just get ripped off?
I said no questions asked.
Is this going to take much longer?
Yes, yes it is.
I understand everything now. It's all so simple. 'Twas the pride of the beaches. Wow, that was vibracious and flotacious.
So can we talk to him now?
Strong Bad.
Oh, God.
What's the haps?
Hey, I can understand you now. Your voice is so soothing.
Thank you. I do radio ads for local jewelry and watch repair shops. I'm sure you have many questions. Ask away.
Do you want to join Strong Badia and help overthrow the of town off a cliff?
Why should my people risk open war for you and your considerable style?
We're not gonna risk war. We're gonna start one. Listen to what that royal boil did to me. First, he wrinkled the top off the breads and cereals grew.
My baseboards are full of chicken sticks.
What?
And he's really fat and stupid.
Then I have no choice. We will join Strong Badia, first for some sandwiches, then to die side by side in battle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody said anything about dying.
But first you must complete the 3 ancient tasks of great boredom.
What?
Nah, man, just messing with you. Let's do this like Brutus.
I'm the old Jalboa jump shot.
Why are you talking gibberish, Strong Bad? You sound like a 2-year-old boy.
How does that popsicle stand work anyway?
You have reassembled the sacred elemental items of collection. Ordinarily, you would have to face a punishingly difficult final dungeon and disappointing end cutscene. But the ancient prophecy foretold of a young boy that would one day come to usher in a new era of...
All right, shut up, filibuster. Never would have asked if I'd known you were such a windbag. I'm the...
Oh, it's the same one.
All right, put on your dancing shoes, Hamsar. Time to make a move on the castle.
I will follow you, my brother, and these are my dancing shoes. But first we must perform the ancient sacred ceremony my Uncle Chet taught me when I was a kid. I've always wanted to try it.
Is it gonna take long? Or hurt long?
Relax, let the energy build. Join me in the summoning song.
Of course.
Whoa, way to go, Uncle Chet!
I'm a song from the 60s.
Fantastic. He's back to abnormal. Let's get out of here, Strong Sad.
I can't wait to journal about the nightmares I'm gonna have from this experience.
The way Hamsar walks. Kind of shuffles.
A dark continent, the Hamsar Reservation. Who else could bring modern conveniences to this backwards land other than the intrepid emancipator, Strongbad? Welcome to the 20th century, Hamsar. Raised by a cup of coffee, indeed.
Come on in. We're so glad that you made it this far. Oh, it's just strong bad.
Do you have any fruit to declare?
What brand of idiocy have I stumbled upon here?
This is the Free People's Republic of Marzastar, a hostile territory.
Welcome to Homezapan.
Homestar, we've talked about this. It's Marzastar.
No, seriously. Do you have any fruit to declare?
First and foremost, we must look for treasure. And we found treasure.
A souvenir flag from the People's Republic of Marzastar. Let me guess. It biodegrades into an eco-friendly fertilizer.
Wonder if there's more here. Starting to think there's not. Oh, why can't I look at the mailbox?
Wonder if Marzipan ever got that stink bomb I sent to... Oh, even better! Page 2 of my Algebro's instruction manual. This one details the icy hot polar coordinates attack move. No mail for Marzastar. Are you gonna keep a cool head in battle, Hamsar?
I'll take the last bus to the bake sale.
That'll work too. So, Dump Tenant, ready to be the battle's first casualty?
You hush. I'm here to provide moral morale for the troops.
Well, I guess you do make everyone else look leaner and meaner by comparison.
Memorial.
Frank Benedetto fell in service to his country during the First Battle of Strongbadia. Even though we were on different sides of that conflict, that soldier had real butter. You gotta respect that. This
Castle
land
looming in the
looks
distance.
bountiful, but if onions are Marzastar's only crop, I'm not signing up to be their breath smell ambassador. Hola, Marzipone, or however you pronounce that.
What is it, Strong Bad? I've got an awful lot of queening to do.
You and Strongsad both. I want you two to join the Strongbadian Empire. And by want, I mean not want. But I can already tell I'm not getting through this place until you guys join up.
No way, Pinochet. Marzastar is a peaceful nation.
Ah, come on. No nation can resist the roguish charm of Strongbadia's most charming rogue.
Ew, gross. Marzastar is doing just fine, thanks. We're not trying to take over the world, just make it better.
You don't like the of town. I heard you say so. Don't you need protection, with his castle looming overhead so ominously?
We've got a peace treaty with the municipality, and that means one thing. You will never pass through Marzastar to attack the king of town.
Don't come crying to Strongbadia when the of town sends in the poops.
It's like I already told you, Strongbad. You will never pass through Marzastar to attack the king of town.
I bet King Homestar really wants to join Strongbadia and take on the castle.
Yeah, but in about 5 minutes, King Homestar could really want to join an all-squirrel football league.
You do have a point there.
Put me in, coach. We can beat those chipmunks.
What if Homestar made you join Strongbadia?
Homestar can't make this country do anything. We're completely equal co-rulers of Marzastar, and what I say goes.
What's with the crappy science fair project?
That's my Model United Nations. It's a testament to peace, equality, and sharing between all nations of the world, even yours.
Equality and sharing? Barf. That sounds vaguely communistic.
Thanks, I know. I'm collecting treasures from all the developed countries, plus Koshnia, to go in the displays. All to say, this is what we can do when we work together.
I think I might want to break wind on, your so-called United Nations.
Well, you can put a national treasure in the Strongbadian display, if you want. Just don't touch the others.
What kind of national treasure do we have?
Hey, Homestar.
Another loyal subject of Homezapan.
You look like someone who wants to unwillingly join a growing empire.
You're like some type mind reader. Where do I sign?
Homestar.
Oh, why? I apologize, good ambassador, but my treaty signing and bathroom privileges have been revoked.
Come on, Homestar. Strongbadia is where all the cool people are.
Cool people are my favorite kind of people. They know all the latest fads. But, we're happy with our independence.
Are you gonna let some girl tell you how to run your country? I thought we were bros.
Wait, I thought we were bros, and you're always beating various stuffings out of me.
I thought we were bros.
Sorry, man. I know it looks like I'm the brains of this outfit, but my lady friend's got a good head on her shoulders.
Nothing about that last thing you said was true.
Wow.
I bet Marzipan would like it if you showed a little gumption and
I mean,
made your
does she
own
even
bad
have
decisions.
shoulders?
I don't know about that. I better go ask her first.
Grown. Never mind. Aren't you tired of that the of town cramping your style?
Oh, you got that right. I don't like the way his castle sits up there, undressing me with his eyes.
What are you gonna do when they invade?
Invade Homezapan? Call the militia! This is not a drill, people!
Do you even have a militia?
Holy crap, we're defenseless! That settles it. I'm getting the band back together. I'm bringing back the Homestarmy!
What was that?
I said I'm bringing back the peaceful Homezapan gentle flower planting brigade deal.
What do you need for the Homestarmy to help me take on the of town?
We're gonna need soldiers. Lots of soldiers. Old Tofu and Sprouts over there abolished the draft. And we lost too many good men in the last war.
How many soldiers is Lotso soldiers?
Exactly 5.
How do you know
The
you...
colonel knows these things.
I've just noticed, how come his star looks like it's going through his shirt? Just in that corner.
What's the state of the Homestarmy?
Does that look like 5 soldiers to you, Private? We could use some more Strongbadian allies to thicken up our watery ranks.
Why don't you reinstate the draft?
That's a great idea. That's right, folks. Once again, it's time for the peace draft. Homestar, tell the crowd what fabulous prizes today's winner will walk home with. Well, Homestar, grand prize is an all-expenses-paid trip to the castle and a meeting with the king of town.
Homestar, are you building an army without my permission?
Nothing, Marzipan. Just my regular old brand of nothing.
Quick, just spin the wheel!
Tom Benedetto? Yo! Hasn't that family suffered enough? Well, the draft didn't work, Strong Bad. Only one thing left to do. Clone an army of mutant super soldiers.
No, Homestar. Wait, that was an option? How come you come up with the unbelievably cool ideas only after I'm committed to this one? It's Marzipan's folky, i.e. crappily made, arts and crafts display. Nothing in Strongman's display but some wadded up paper and the handle of a mug he tried to make in pottery class. It's the display for Coach Nia, and that means three things. Ointment, ointment, and more ointment. A contribution from Pupa
Oh, I guess it's different every time you try it.
I'm not going anywhere near that one. The display from Bub's Concession Stantonopol. Looks like a half-eaten chicken wing. From Pomerania, a half-empty can of Bull Honky Caffeinergy sauce. And from the Hamsar people, a jar of cocktail onions wearing a top hat. All the greatest achievements of Strong Sad's country. 20-sided dice and cunningly designed dungeons.
I see
He gets
Trogdor
beaten
there.
up at least 5 times a day, and it's still not enough. You should run that draft again before it's too late.
We may already be too late. And welcome back to Homesapan's Peacetime Draft Stravaganza. Let's see who's today's lucky winner.
Oh, we got the same one
Oh,
again.
Benedetto? Yo, no go.
I guess I could try a few times. If it doesn't come up right away, I guess I
Run
can
the draft again.
skip it.
Okay. And welcome back to Homesapan's
Pencil.
Marty Benedetto. Fortunately, he's ineligible. He's been classified 4H. No goes, Strombo.
Oh, keep trying. Why don't you...
That's a great idea. And welcome.
Oh.
Ramon Benedetto? No more! I can't look into Mrs. Benedetto's eyes again. Tell her boy's not coming back home. No goes, Strombo.
You should run that draft again.
We may. And welcome back.
I wonder what happens if it lands on Coach Z. Or Homestar himself.
Homestar winner! I believe the winner is right here in our studio. I can't make me solve, fascist. Uh-oh, looks like we got us an artful draft dodger, ladies and gentlemen. No war, no war. What are all y'all's fighting for? What is my major malfunction, Private?
Homestar, you can't draft yourself.
Really? Wish I'd known before I signed up for this chicken outfit. Never mind. Peacock? No goes, Strombo.
Run the draft.
Okay.
So far we only got one
And
duplicate.
welcome back, you.
Oh no. Getting another duplicate. Run it a few more times. If we keep getting the same one, I'm just not gonna...
And wel-
Toaster.
No! Little little Johnny Benedetto. You always wanted to be like your brother Frank. Well, I'm not gonna let you die like Frank. The tragedy ends here. No ghost won't.
You should run.
And
Oh,
Hank the Tank Benedetto.
there's just two
Man,
more.
These Benedettos are really hogging the wheel. Sorry, Hank. We need you on the home front, keeping the rations fresh. No ghost.
Run the.
Okay. And
Come on,
welcome
Coach
back
Z,
to
your
Hopes
little
and
brother.
Bands Peacetime Draft Strap.
Oh, we got him.
Little Bridle! Oh, little Bridle! Why? Why is the world so hard on all the little one-legged creatures?
Put me in the front line, Sarge. I'm gonna be a 4-star general someday.
No! Why did I even put that on the board? No ghost, whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time just to see if we can get Coach Z on there.
Why don't you read?
That's a great idea.
Or are we supposed to sabotage this thing to get him or something? Because I feel like that seems like something that's supposed to happen, maybe. Oh, no.
Marty Bennett. No.
Oh well. What was I doing?
Oh, the lands will be united, all right, under my iron fist. My cotton-padded fist. My cotton-padded fist.
So we could put something. Wait, how come they're. Wait, do they spin as the wheel spins? Huh, I didn't even notice that. Is that important, I wonder?
That's not flammable.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna put that in there.
I don't want to dull the mighty sword's blade.
Yeah, I guess we have nothing we
That
could put
looks
in there.
better. Not.
Whoops. I think we probably have to do something in Pom Pom's place before we're doing something in there. I'm not sure how to do anything with this. The others aren't here, so we probably don't need them. I swear it should be the glow sticks, but like...
That looks better not glowing. This is no time for a rave.
I mean, it's a dance floor. It
Hey,
is time for a
Shogun,
rave.
you look a little vanilla. How's about a little flavor? No fuzzy dice, Strong Bad. The Shogun thinks you look too empty-handed. Give me one of those. What'll it be? Give me another one of those glowy drinks. Here you go. The Atom Smasher Guarana Blast. Hang on.
Oh,
Glowy Rump
there we
Shaker
go.
coming through.
So we have to dance with a drink in our hands?
Oh, come on. That was the righteousness. Come on, WrestleMan. You're not gonna form any alliances with a plain old glowy drink like that.
Wait a minute. Is he saying... I
Give
think
me one of
I...
those obscenely What'll it be?
Which one though? I guess this one?
Give me a
Right
tall,
off?
frosty coat. Coming right up.
Yeah, he's
I
called a
guess there's
supposer,
reason
right?
They advertise it as the drink from which no light can escape.
So we need to have a new drink that glows.
Cold ones, extra stout black. So rich, thick, and dark, you can't believe it's a liquid. Step aside, party people. Strong Bad's all up in this coffee mug. What? Those moves were fresh baked this morning.
Wait, what? So how do you control the dance moves though?
These are the glow sticks the Cheat gives out when he's spinning at the club.
So, oh, whoops! I just clicked outside the game.
Hey, Shogun, you
Also, I should probably
took a little
never mind.
vanilla. How's about a little flavor?
No fuzzy dice, Strong Bad.
Give me one of the. What'll it be? Give me a.
Coming right.
I guess there's a reason they advertise it as the drink from which no light can escape. Cold ones, extra stout black. So rich, thick, and dark, you can't believe it's a
Wait,
liquid.
does that mean it's the wrong
Step
one to put it
aside,
in?
party people. Strong Bad's all up in this coffee mug.
What's the dance moves?
What? Those moves were fresh baked this morning. Hey,
Oh,
Shoke.
shit.
No.
Hey, Shoke.
I'm confused.
No.
Oh, like the whole area counts as the dance floor. No wonder it's like hard to click anywhere. Oh, I need more glow sticks.
These are the glow sticks the Cheat gives out.
Why does it keep doing that same dance? Is it every time you stop, he does a different dance?
Give me one of the. What'll it be? A can of bull honky butt. One and a. That's special? You can at least put. Oh, all
Oh,
right.
wait, what? What was so different this time that gave me that? That's weird.
Well, that was a waste of time. You can't see anything through the can. Bull honky caffeinergy sauce. Step aside, party people. Strong Bad's all up in this coffee mug. What? Those moves were fresh baked this morning.
I'm not sure I understand how you change the moves.
These are the glow sticks. Give me one of. What'll
So,
it be?
are you actually supposed to order this
Give me
one and
another
put
one
a
of-
glow stick
Here
in?
you go.
Like, is it based on like the song?
Now we're talking. I bet you can see this thing from space. Hey, astronauts, throw me down some freeze-dried ice cream. And none of that Neapolitan crap.
So before I do that,
Whoa, now I can separate the strobe light honeys from the actual hot girls. And probably blind a few in the process. All right, Pom Pom, prepare to be blinded by awesomosity.
he's flying.
Now that's what I call an entrance.
Wait, you'll join Strong Bad here?
Nice.
I didn't even get a chance to show off my moves.
So I guess the dance isn't important.
Bomb Pomerania, Jewel of the East. And now that jewel's in Strong Bad's crown, as he's bounced into their heathen land and showed them how our boys
Heathen
do
land.
things back home. From here, Strong Bad can set his sights on all the free nations of the world. Maybe we should all start brushing up on our awesome.
Bum Bum, I want you to be the style advisor for my new empire. Not that I need one, but you market well to the valuable 7 to 36 demographic. Oh, I don't need any help with the ladies. Unless you know some. Do you?
I'm guessing this is Coach C's place.
Next on the itinerary of doom, the savage, warlike people of country. Country? Oh man, sounds like Strongman's getting held back another year, and his finger painting had improved so much. I arranged a meeting with their brutal but just warlord. Now let's listen in. Country! Yes, Strong Mad, I know the name. The question is, do you want to join Strong Badia? Diplomacy! This is never gonna work. I'm gonna need a translator. Ah, there you are, the cheat. Ask Genghis Khan here if he wants to join Strong Badia. The cheat's my best friend! Ah, so you're his best friend. It's all starting to make sense.
I'm gonna be back real quick, so BRB. Alright, I'm back.
My empire could use a mighty warrior like you. Stop the violence! I think he'd pay more attention to the cheat. The cheat, ask what it's gonna take to get the big guy to join Strong Badia. Mighty warrior! A test of strength and valor? No prob. I cheat on those all the time. A terrible monster laying waste to yonder countryside? So I gotta slay the monster and prove myself a mighty warrior. But where is this Strong Mad? Find the tarantula!
God.
Tarantula! No!
We have a sword. Firehead, Icehead.
Have at thee! No! And we
regrows! The head regrows!
The head regrows? No fair! I don't want to risk burninating the whole thing. I'm gonna have to find a way to get that head away from Strong Mad first. Sword to the neck!
Cut it out!
A body blow would be useless against the beast. And ruin the resale value of a totally awesome stolen concert souvenir. Die, you corrugated fiend!
No! No! Tarantula! Tarantula!
I'm gonna have to find a way to get... Death swipe!
No! Head regrows! The head regrows!
The head regrows? No fair!
Oh wait, paper mache skulls.
Whoa! That papier is almost as flammable as regular manly paper.
I guess we cut it off now.
Your reign of terror ends here!
No! Oh! Why, strong man, why?
The great beast will live on in the recycling bin of our hearts.
Bring Tony Stoney!
Tony Stoney's your vice president. I see. Sure. He can come along, strong man. Man, Tony Stoney's put on some pounds since he's been in office.
Dateline, country, once a proud land filled with proud person, this developing nation now waves a new flag, the Strong Badian Empires. Their army taken over, their most endangered species driven to extinction. What can stop this red menace?
Menace?
Menace. Red menace. Sorry, thought that was an Italian word.
Oh. Go back here a sec.
Arts and craftsy gruesomeness. Ooh, and last week's jumble. Arts and...
Oh, we can't, like, take it with us? What's the point of that? Just random destruction. Oh, wow. That was neat.
A souvenir flag from country. As exquisitely crafted as the real thing. Right down to the drool stains.
Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the map there. Get out of here. Oh, we have to burn this last skull. What? How come there's a subtitle there and it just didn't say it? That was weird. What? Did something just break? There's no sound effects or speech. How can I, like, prove that something's wrong with that? Uh-oh. Will it fix itself? Uh-oh. Broke the game, apparently. Let's restart for a second. That was weird. Oops.
Caveload. No mail for Marzastar.
Okay, it's back to being fixed. So everyone's here.
Ah, good old Lugnut and Squeak, reunited under the flag of Strong Badia. I miss you so! Got any cool combo moves you could teach the troops, Pom Pom? The 12-point exploding rooster technique? That's probably overkill for the of town. I just want to underkill him.
I think I realized what I'm supposed to do here. It just hit me. He's heavy, right?
From the country of country, a giant rock I've been impossibly keeping in my pants. Aha! The balance of power has shifted.
I'm guessing Coach Z's on the other side of that. So we can draft him.
You should run that draft again before it's too late.
We may already be too late. And welcome back to Home Japan's Peacetime Draft Extravaganza. Let's see who's today's lucky winner. Homestar winner! I believe the winner is right here in our studio. I can't make me so fascist. Uh-oh,
I guess
looks
that's a
like
way
we
of...
got us an artful draft dodger, ladies and gentlemen. No war, no war. What are all y'all's fighting for? What is my major malfunction, Private?
Homestar, you can't draft yourself.
Really? Wish I'd known before I signed up for this chicken outfit. Never mind. Bakok! No go, Strobro.
Oh, keep trying.
Oh, I see. So I would want it in that top right corner, maybe? How do I move it?
Stony, what are you doing out here? Wouldn't you be more comfortable in the tight waistband of my inventory? Aha! The balance of power has shifted. Run the draft again.
Okay. And welcome back to Home Japan's
Oh wait, I didn't do that right, did I?
Extravaganza.
I didn't flip
Let's
it.
see who's today's lucky
I wanted
winner.
the other corner. I didn't think of that it was gonna flip.
Little Bueno! Oh, little Bueno! Why? Why is the world so hard on all the little one-legged creatures?
Put me in the front line, Sarge. I'm gonna be a 4-star general someday.
No! Why did I even put that on the board? No ghost, Strobro.
So we want it right there,
Oh,
okay.
Keep trying.
It just reappears.
Aha! The balance of power has shifted. Why don't you reinstate the draft?
I guess I can skip all this again.
And whoop. And the lucky winner is Code Z.
Really? I never won anything before in my life.
Recruit, are you willing to put your life and some cool camos on the line to defend my country?
I think they've all overbid. $1. $1.
Close enough.
Welcome to the home, Stormy Soldier.
Homestar, I told you I don't like you having all your friends over to watch the game and plan paramilitary operations without asking me first.
Oh, you granola bars are all the same, except for the ones with chocolate chips. You enjoy your freedom to not wash your hair and play hacky sack, but aren't willing to put an orange bowl on your head and wave a spoon around.
Okay, that is it, Homestar. We are through.
Again?
Fine.
Battle! Your side is East Marzastar, and my side is East Home Japan. Midway along the border, we'll set up Checkpoint the Cheat.
Why don't you just make your own country at your house?
No way! There's a squirrel in the attic that I sometimes think is a spooky ghost.
Whatever.
All right, maggots. I
You call this a homestarmy? Somebody's gonna have to whip these wastes of panty waists into shape.
Take it away, Your Dryness. Just let me know when you want to start attacking the castle.
The of Town's forces are mightier than his monthly Danish bill. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, men, it's time to put up or shut up. Actually, just shut up. Have something to share with the rest of the class?
I'm the local Leroy.
All right, men, it's time to put up or shut up. Actually, just shut up. They will be expecting a well-organized and disciplined invasion force. So we'll have surprise on our side.
You ready to take on the of Town, Chayev?
Chayev.
On to the castle! Death to the of Town!
Viva la revelation!
My dearest Marzipan, the siege on the castle continues. We are forever surrounded by the brown stench of war and the constant beige screaming. Always the beige screaming. We have suffered great losses. The cheat was the first to turn tail and join the enemy, quickly followed by the traitorous Coach Z, which incidentally is his new rap name. I've done things I'm not proud of. I can only dream of the day when this madness ends and I can return to your arms once again. Your lovable cuddliness, Homestar Waddle.
Don't be stupid, Homestar.
Okay.
The siege lasted 5 minutes, and that was a week ago. It was like the King of Town wanted to give up.
The Homestar sure showed him a thing or 12.
Whatever. I just wanted to tell you again to pick up your stupid draft wheel from my house. I need the yard for my Down with the King rally. Now I'm going back down to protest you/everything you stand for.
Okay, Marzipan, call me.
Oh, how could I have known being King of Town would suck so many eggs?
Beard and mustache.
How couldn't I have known?
There, my liege. That emptiness you feel inside, I want you to take that and cram it full of chimichangas.
Oh, jeez.
No more sitting on that thing. I'm starting to get bed sores and freezer burn.
Why does that look like the Pringles man up there?
Gravy, turkey legs, and cocoa butter. 3 wacky private eyes on a mixed-up course towards mayhem. Sunday nights this fall.
Nice.
The of Town's household hint number 43. Keep a spare beard in your fridge's dairy section to take the edge off that late summer heat. 6 servings of butter and butter-based products a day. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
What is he doing?
This has been the most boring week I ever spent not in a coma. I gotta get out of this job.
Never, my liege. The Empire needs you to rule. It is your destiny.
Why would anyone want to be king? No email, no video games, nothing but totally ignoring people's complaints and concerns.
You'll feel better after your cheese and gravy bath.
I told you already. Stop with all the food make.
But you need to keep up your strength to watch your kingdom wither and decay into oblivion.
This job is wearing down on me, man.
But you must persevere, sire, until the heavy weight of the crown drags you and your empire down into the black abyss of death.
Why do I keep talking to you? Dispatch a deep-fried carrier pigeon to the King of Town. Tell him he can have his old job back.
The of Town is quite happy with his new life. Playing video games and answering your emails.
Dear Strongtown, have you ever thought about becoming a crime-stopping astronaut with a laser rifle for a hand? Sincerely, John Fingerbottom, Passaic, New Jersey. No, Mr. Fingerbottom, I can't say that I have. Thanks for writing, though.
What? He didn't even make fun of the name!
But he's gotten quite popular. Fark links to him every week.
We gotta get the King of Town back in here.
That's treason, sire. Besides, he's too happy taking over your old job. No loafing and answering emails.
Tell the castle guard to let me out of this place.
That's impossible, sire. There are far too many enemies of the state out there. The revolutionaries would try to kick you off the throne, or worse, they might try to go pants you.
Tell Strong Mad he's fired. I don't need an old castle guard.
Nonsense, your majesty. Without us here keeping you safe, the revolutionaries would siege/seize the castle.
Whoa, deja vu. That fish reminds me of something. That time we fit the cheat in Strong Mad's mouth? No, that's not it. What does that thing remind me of? That summer we tried to convince ourselves that potatoes were... No, that's not it. Oh, now I remember what that thing reminds me of. Charles Darwin. Evolution guy and inventor of the fish skeleton, apparently. He'd make a great addition to my Teen Girl Squad comic. You never forget your first all-you-can-eat buffet. You never forget... This unlit candle holder could be my one ticket out of this prison. No, wait, I'm wrong. It's just decoration. Get out of town. The king had his own deluxe edition Olden Earth Maps and Minions board with computer game pieces. He used his for a map as well. We are like two sides of the same coin. Except his side is all bloated and dripping with grease.
The Empire has grown much since your victory, my liege. Everybody want to be part of Strong Badia.
Well, A, I don't want them to, and 2, if you call me that again, my liege is gonna rearrange your face. From here I can give orders to the entire Homest army. All 3 of them.
No need, sire.
Situation is completely under control. Or Sich is comp und troll, if you're short on time.
Don't trouble yourself with petty troop movements, your grace.
Take it easy! Oh, man, I can't even tell my lowly peons what to do anymore. Stupid bear. He should have known to hide his food in trees to avoid King of Town attacks. What are you doing, Homestar?
Castle is secured, your travesty.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sick of being king. You want to take over, Homestar?
Oh, heck no. Who'd want that dumb old job? Nothing to do except sit around this dankum old castle. You'd have to be some kind of idiot to want to be king of town. Oh, I forgot. Your mom was king of town, wasn't she?
Being king sucks.
That's a negative.
Oh, whoops.
Did you just call me Nougat
I
Man?
thought it was the same one again.
That's your Secret Service call sign. We've got to keep the Empire safe, and that means keeping the Nougat Man wrapped up in his chocolatey blanket.
I've been telling you for a week now. We don't need the Homest army anymore.
You think you're safe? Is that it? Is that it? Freedom isn't free. Freedom's dumb. What if some attractive robotic rabbit hobbled in here with a bunch of TNT strapped to her back, trying to kiss you? Then where would you be, huh?
Probably back at home throwing darts at Strongsad and not talking to a moron.
That's what I thought, Ted Hut.
Strong Badia will be fine without an army, Homestar.
Oh, please. That kind of garbage talk should be kept in the garbage bin, where the garbage gnomes use it as garbage fuel to run their garbage cars in their garbage factories.
Where's the cheat?
The cheat? I don't want to hear that traitor's name again. Nobody runs out on the Homest army.
Except the cheat, Kodzi, and Pampa.
Those bake sale havers? They didn't run out. They got dishonorably discharged for running out on the Homest army.
I miss the cheat! Where'd the old King of Town go?
Pope was last spotted at a fella by the name of Strongbad's house. I got my eye on him. I'll let you know if he starts stir-frying up any trouble.
The King of Town ate the candles but left the flames. That guy's a real professional. Step aside, Strong Mad. I gotta get out of this place. Too dangerous! Trapped in my own castle!
The reason he's like walking back and forth on that thing.
Won't burn.
Oh.
I could send my army anywhere I want, but there's nobody to fight against it.
Ye no loafing?
The Elftown shouldn't leave his Lapion. It'll burn the whole castle down.
What the?
Recipes and snack ideas from Peasant's Quest. The King of Town can even make computer games boring. The Snacky 186? I've seen this piece of crap on late-night infomercials. I never knew it was a computer. Sent email? Hey, Strongbad was the dumbest law the King of Town has ever passed. Roy T. Castle Hill?
So it was all an elaborate ruse to trick you into taking over his empire.
An elaborate ruse? Would you call it chicanery?
I actually might, yes.
Oh, that's it! I draw the line at chicanery. The of town? You're going of down.
You can't mean.
I'm getting the King of Town out of my house and back on this Energy Star compliant throne. I could send my army anywhere I want, but there's...
So what did that do for us?
The OT's computer looks like it was designed for a mix between 3-year-olds and train car hobos. Let's see if I can figure this thing out. Sent mail and templates. Dear citizen, this message is to inform you of the new email tax, effective
Why are we
immediately
reading this again?
and retroactively in the form of 1 creamy ding snack cake per message sent or received, including this one. Please make a note of it. Violators will be persecuted. Your ruler for eternity, the King of Town. P.S. Direct all complaints to my hinder. Hey, Strongbad, what's the dumbest law the King of Town has ever passed? Don't you think you'd be a better ruler than the
Wait,
King of Town?
why is that email
Your
in here?
pal, Roy T. Castle Hill. You think you're so smart,
Oh,
King
wait,
of
I
Town?
see. Yeah,
We'll see
Steve
who's
sent
the
it.
smartest. Or smarter, more smart is. Dear sirs, I believe I requested a gravy-filled IV drip from your so-called medical dining facility over 12 minutes ago. It still has not arrived. I trust I don't need to remind you about the cost of a 3-piece malpractice suit. Threateningly, the King of Town. Man, even the King of Town can't get decent customer service. What? The king doesn't even type out his own emails? Talk about lazy. How am I supposed to pick items from a drop-down list with boxing gloves on? Typing I can handle. Don't ask me how.
I think I kind of remember something about this.
Blank. Please send blank of your slobber-inducing blank to the castle immediately. I'm frickin' dying here. There's an extra tuppence in it for you if you hurry. Your hungriest customer, the King of Town.
Electric boots?
Electric boots.
Oh my god.
40,040,044.
Wait, why are there two? Oh, never mind. Strong bet. I see.
The of town at strongbadshouse.res.
How do I know if that did anything? I don't think it did, but...
Let me go, strong mad. No can do.
Guess I have to start a war. Be all the same stuff, right?
To blank. By royal decree, we hereby enact a tax on blank in the amount of blank bucks per item. Effective immediately and retroactively. Pay up or be prosecuted. Sincerely, your kingy. The of town at strongbadshouse.res. Creamy Ding snack cakes. 40,040,044 to the of town at strongbadshouse.res. By royal decree, we hereby enact a tax on Creamy Ding snack cakes in the amount of 40,040,044 bucks per item. Effective immediately and retroactively. Pay up or be prosecuted. Sincerely, your kingy.
What? He might as well put a tax on the laughter of a child, or the thin film that forms on gravy when it sits out too long. This time he's gone too far. This means war. War.
For immediate release, blank seeks a buffalo wing eating partner. Must enjoy blank and not exercising. Ability to prepare country fried blank a definite plus. No blank. Contact Big K at the castle with the goofy face.
Rift Muscle God.
Beardo who loves life. Emails. Turduckins. Coach Z's for real this time.
I wonder if there's any other like joke ones you could put in there that would do something.
Oh boy, a package came for me already. I wonder what's inside. My fashionable and whisper quiet electric boots.
That's how you get
Gather
that,
round,
huh?
ladies. Emperor Strongbad stepping out on the warpath in solid state style.
Interesting. So are there a bunch of other ones that you can order, I wonder? Called Strong Sad Names, 9 out of 13. Characters add attention. Things set on fire. There's just random things you can set on fire.
What this creepy castle needs is a little mood lighting.
We got him on the run, Chayef.
The puny rebels are no match for the shambling level 2 Trollviathan that is the home Starmie, my liege.
You're right. Also, stop calling me that. These are the guys who really need my help.
On to the castle, men! I'm taking back what's mine! Where did I leave that castle again?
Oh, just follow my lead.
Oh jeez. I can't remember how this works exactly. I think you're trying to get certain ones to meet up with certain other ones.
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebels.
Showtime! Horses! Coach Z!
George! You have no hope of reaching the castle. Why not just give up? We're all going to wither and die anyway.
What does it all mean? I give up.
God damn it, Coach Z.
Wins!
I had to guess. I would think Hamsar has to go there.
Strong side! Horses! That one's red!
We're all pawns, really, in a tragic game of death to be repeated over and over again throughout history.
Strong side! Wins!
I've got the uptown in my sights.
Uh-oh.
Strong side! Horses! Coach C!
We're all going to fail. Why not just give up?
Oh, geez, you're right. What am I doing with my life?
Strong side! Wins!
Uh-oh. I guess I want to switch their spots.
Oh, this mustard is just like paradise.
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebel rebels.
Strong side! Horses! That one's red!
We're all pawns, really.
We already
in
saw
a-
this, so...
Strong side! Wins!
I had to guess Hamsar has to get there.
Strong side! Horses! Monster!
Doesn't it depress you to know you're doomed to failure?
No thanks, officer. I've got one big round one.
What does that even mean?
I'm the long way back from nap time.
I don't understand you.
Draw!
Draw? Oh, does that actually, like, stop him? I'm guessing the Poopsmith takes out
I've
Hamsar.
got the uptown in my sights.
I think Coach Z is just supposed to be the victory dance at the end. He's just gonna stay there, right?
What the stench? Unbearable! I'm blind! Somebody kill me!
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebel rebels.
Uh-oh, though. They're kind of locked in there.
Horses! That one's red!
Is that all you got, you little crab cake?
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Gold Star Runner! Wins!
Wait, do I have to get the king up there? I just noticed you can move the king.
Strong man! Horses! Not cheat!
That's it! I forgive you! Let's not fight anymore!
Draw!
Wait, can we even draw with the Homestar?
Homestar Runner! Horses! Coach, C! Fair enough. I'll go. Homestar Runner! Wins!
God damn it, Coach Z. Do you have to use the gas that he has to stop him?
I've got the uptown in my sights.
Homestar Runner! Horses! Coach, C! George!
Take that.
All right, I'm leaving already. Homestar Runner! Wins!
Maybe if the king stands in the smoke, he can't go into him?
Oh my, that's a rich, juicy odor.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I was right.
Lost sight of the perpetrator.
So we should have this in the bag. He can't catch up, can he?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Stop beating up Coach Z. I guess from here I could just have the king walk up himself.
Lost sight of the perpetrator. I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebels. I've got the uptown in my sights.
We win.
The King of Town wins! Aha! Caught you red-handed, you imitation butter substitute king!
Oh no! The King of Town! Come to take back his refrigerated throne!
That's right! I got lots of slurping, smacking, and near gagging to do. Step aside and I'll let you live.
Oh, I don't know. This is a pretty sweet, dank castle.
Oh, come on! I came all this way.
Well, I couldn't give up all this, especially that awesome email tax bringing me so much money.
Ha! I'm taking my castle back and repealing that stupid tax.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to go back home and play video games with pajamaed up co-eds. Wonder if my new limousine game got delivered yet.
I sure showed him a thing or... Oh, crap.
That's episode 2 down. I'm gonna start episode 3 today, but I'm definitely not gonna finish it, of course.
Come on, everybody.
That'll probably mean next week I'll be able to finish 2 in one day, maybe.
Like the king of town, making people's heads explode. What's the price of freedom, man? Can you cut me a deal? A crate of wholesale liberty or a justice combo meal? So gather round, short children, listen to what I sing. Remember those who went to war, all for creamy dick.
I can't believe one person does all those voices. It's crazy.
Come on, on, everybody now. Can't you hear the wind blow? We don't like the king of town, making people's heads explode.
My head.
Come on, everybody now. Can't you hear the wind blow? We don't like the king of town, making people's heads explode.
That was nice.
What's a king gotta do to get some chili mac up in here?
On the next episode, I wish we could kind of skip these because.
Alright, expensive ticket holders! Are you ready to be musically, sonically,
Oh, this one.
physically assaulted?
Boo!
Tough crowd.
Baddest of the bands.
My name's Coach C, and Bubs is my cohort. Put on your cheap kickers and let's kick it a chore.
Gonna be playing that one in a few
Quit it.
minutes. Oh, we gotta deal with the settings and everything again at the start here. Bear with me when it doesn't load up right. Oh, this one doesn't try to move OBS. Although it's not capturing. Oh, there we go.
Settings! Settings! Check, check!
Jeez. Oh, that time, there it goes. Time it moved my OBS and all my windows.
Are you ready to new game? Saving the load, saving the load. Settings? Don't quit strong bad gaming. Scenes from the next episode. New game. All right, Sonor Fun Machine. Let's see what you got for me today. Hot dang, it's Limousine's Hot Babelian Odyssey, loosely based on the life and times of the coolest rock band in the world, Limousine! Okay, Hot Babelians, get ready to be rescued and romanced by my rock and roll rulage! Rrr. Hey, what was that? No! Please? No, no, no! No! Come on, man! Don't do this to me! Ah! Go on, get! Scram! Oh, crap cakes! Not again! I just sprayed 3 cans of 4WDD in the cartridge slot this morning. Looks like I'll have to take it to the only fully licensed vit electrician in town. Bubs. Don't worry, my poor broken fun machine. Bubs will fix you up better than new. All right, the Tarantula Black Metal Detector. Now with built-in shovel attachment.
We have to pick this up every episode.
That's a teaser poster for the oft-delayed cinematic classic to be, Dangerous 3. The Criminal Projective.
I just noticed, last time did I turn the voice down twice?
People keep bugging me about Dangerous 3. Someday
Yeah, I
I
think I
really
did.
should get around to writing a script for it. Or coming up with a budget. Basically anything beyond the make poster phase of development.
Wait, is it just me? Oh, hold
That's
on
a
a
teaser
sec.
poster for... People keep bugging me about Dangerous. Basically
yeah, it's
anything
showing
beyond the make poster
The
phase
context
of
thing, I was
development.
wondering about that. That's so weird. I was like, why does it say dangerous? Such a weird font.
Over the years, I've collected every title featured on this poster. But for some reason, I can only ever find about one a month. I used to hide Strong Sad's retainer in the 7-track all the time, so it still felt like part of the team. The TV seems so lonely without the fun machine. Come on, Pyle, I know you got some change in there. I'd even take Canadian coins at this point. Oh, man, not even a single
Wait,
loony.
yeah, how come I can do that? Every time I was moving my mouse, it showed up stuff like that.
Time for a little bit of randomly violent teen girl squad fun. What the crap? Where'd all my notebook paper go? How can I draw any new episodes without any loose leaf?
Was it like that on all the episodes or just this one? I've just never noticed it. Let's go to the basement. Weird that we're not starting up in the room.
The great thing about these schools is they hand out a free diploma for every 3 pennants you buy. Water successfully wasted.
Nice.
I haven't checked the couch cushions for change, chips, or charred remains recently. What's this? Nothing says I have no business wearing these like leopard print pants. I may have to oil myself up just to fit in them at the photo booth.
Did I not find any of those in the last episode? Because it's weird that it's telling me that.
What's this? Nothing.
Oops.
What's this? Nothing. Cool, a marathon of those depressing rockumentaries. Uh-oh, they did the inverted negative photo thing. Somebody's going to rehab. Once those replacement parts clear customs, I'll be back to burninating peasants in the comfort of my basement the way the good Lord Trogdor intended.
Oh, we can't look at these anymore?
Good afternoon, Green Bushes! How you feeling? Something's wedged in the Luxa Lounger. Whoa! Oh man, it's a limousine shot glass featuring high-kicking Larry Palarancini!
Oops. I was walking that way. What are you doing? Okay, fine. I was trying to walk around something there. It was weird.
That box of cheat Commandos is getting a little funky, but I refuse to throw out breakfast cereals until I solve the mazes on the back. Ah! Jeez! You'd think someone balled up a bunch of forks and stuck them in there yesterday.
Huh.
Sweet! A can of jalapeno-flavored aerosol cheese! Easily one of my top 5 foamy orange food products ever.
And this is why you click on all the stuff that you clicked on the previous episode.
We keep the rotting corpse of Charlemagne around in the hopes that he'll one day rise from the grave.
Let's go check some emails. I
Looks
think
like
keeps
today's
changing.
the day I take my fun machine to Bub's for some emergency repairs. All right, it's the cover of my limousine game manual in all its hastily licensed glory. And now it's time for a breakdown. That's the stuff. In the time it would take me to read that sign, I could not loaf at least twice. I must have left my lighter here during last night's candlelight Spemails After Dark session. I think the Lappy's had enough juice for now. I guess not. Sometimes I think this stool moves an inch or two to the left behind my back, just to mess with my head. That's where I keep all my defunct computer games. Most of them won't even run on the Lappy anymore without, like, turning off all the RAM and hitting it with a brick. When I say E, you say mail. E, mail. E, mail.
Only one?
Yo, S to the B. I'm trying to come up with a good name for my band, but it seems like all the good ones are taken. Any ideas? No name brand band. That's true, Brandy. All the good ones are taken. That's why you need to start thinking of futuristic band names. Like My Personal Jetpack, or The Robot Rebellion. Or really, really, really tiny cell phone. That should be enough to get you started. But I'm gonna need my royalties in the year $2086. Or globnars, as they will then be called. Thanks, SB. Deleted! What's that?
That's my Totalmatic sudden shot camera. It's so obsolete that it actually uses a mysterious substance known as film to make pictures.
Whoa, exotic. Can I borrow it?
No way, Strong Bad.
I just love moving, like, making the labels appear like that.
Stop grabbing at my stuff.
Strongside ordered this bookshelf from one of them designy, foreign, put-it-together-yourself catalogs. This little guy is called Flurgendroon. Hey there, Sister Christian.
Remarkably, I don't have time for you today, Strong Bad.
I'm sure I'll instantly regret asking this, but, what you doing?
I've finally decided to pursue my dream of becoming a snooty rock and roll journalist.
A rock and roll journal?
You won't be blah-ha-haing after I've sold the poignant coming-of-age tale of my snooty exploits to a snooty independent movie studio.
You're right. I shouldn't.
Oh.
I forget. What are you doing again?
I'm preparing to set sail on my dream of becoming a snooty rock and roll journalist.
I don't know how to tell you this, but someone broke the fun machine.
Someone?
Yeah, I think it was someone Jackson, or maybe someone Jackson Jr. Can you fix it?
No, but Bubs has a black belt in fixing outdated electronics.
Well, Bubs will probably make me pay for it. With money.
I also accept firstborn children.
What the heck is Bubs doing here?
Are you sure you can't fix the fun machine?
All signs point to leave me alone and go to Bubs.
You don't know anything about a bat infestation, do you, Count Succula?
Ah, I see you've met the Von Blaubloods.
The Von what?
The Von Blaubloods, a rich lineage of fruit bats I'm raising in my bat hutch.
I don't care how cool their last name is. Tell them to stay out of my room. Aren't bat hutches supposed to be out of doors? Or in of Marzipan's bed?
Normally, but the Von Blaubloods love the delicate mixture of dank and damp here in my room.
Well, the bile in my throat tells me it's time to stop talking to you. I've got a fun machine to get repaired. Stupid British dudes that I thought were ugly British chicks.
Wait, West Islip. So I've been watching the actual emails to kind of like get ready for these games, and it was somebody's name was something, or like his where they're from was West Islip, and he was like, it sounds like a band name. It's kind of funny.
Just as I thought. Crinkly. Strongside still has one of those plastic wet-to-bed liners under his sheets.
I love the little like one-off jokes like that just become things.
Hollerin' Jimmy's bat hutch, Kit. Since when do you keep bats in your room?
Not just any bats. The Von Blaubloods are an extended family of majestic fruit bats. They inspire me.
To what? Get rabies?
Rock out.
Check out my Squealin' Larry limousine microphone! Yeah! Whoa, I sound awesome! I bet I could make all kinds of cardboard boxes materialize out of thin air with this thing. I'm just saying.
What does that even mean?
That's not flammable. Won't burn.
Oh.
Welcome to Mildew City. Please fasten your gag reflex. Hey, how'd you get your fake dress-up sword out of Pomerania? Or Club Techno Chocolate?
That, my friend, is a tale fraught with intrigue, drama, and mild adventure. It all started
Yeah, stop talking. Can I borrow it?
No.
That's not flammable.
I mean, it's paper, right?
Strongside keeps the sink clean enough to eat out of, which I often make him do. Why, hello, Gorgias. It's a miracle the toilet is still functioning after the workout the King of Town gave it last month. This is where my brother keeps all his extra singlets, gym socks, and athletical supporting devices. Whoa! There's something I haven't seen in, like, forever. Strongside cried for days when I defaced this record into the most awesome album cover idea ever. I bet you could sell, like, a kajillion records if you put together an album cover like this. Strongmad plays a heavy bass. Literally. The strings are actually those cables they use to hold up bridges. This is Belinda, Strongmad's favorite dumbbell. She's a bit on the heavy side, but she has a great personality. Come on in here. Man, that painting is creepy. And Strongmad's stuffed dinosaur, Pudonkus. Hey, Muscles, mind if I borrow this? Pudonkus! Guess so. Hey, little man. Where's my pick? What's new in your monosyllabic world? Cool types. Oh, band practice, huh? Have you kicked Marzipan out yet? She brings snacks. Fair enough. I forget, who else is in Marzipan's band? The Cheat on Skins. Man, why does Marzipan get to hog all my bros? Why can't you start one of those lame-o core bands with Strongside instead? Now, don't freak out, big fella, but I got some bad news about the Fun Machine. Fun Machine, okay? Not exactly. See, there's been an accident, and... Snake Battle! Must play Lady Snake Parade! Okay, I'll make the Fun Machine better. Man. Lady Snake Parade! Just to be sure, what would you do if the Fun Machine were broken? Smash stuff! Break stuff! That's what I thought. Did you know that Strongside is raising bats with a cool last name in his room? Save the bats! La la la! Are you like them too? Did you know that Well, this has been fascinating and articulate, but I got a Fun Machine to repair. See you later, S-Mad.
Normally I would just use the map, but still haven't explored everything. Still stuff outside. Probably a treasure out here, right?
I think this little patch of ground's already horked up its share of treasure today.
So they brought that back in this one. That's weird that it wasn't in the second episode. Huh.
Nothing new here. Band practice and marzipans is always good for a little heckling. Where should I put her house?
You didn't ask me to put Bubs' place somewhere. I would have put it in the same spot as last time.
Bubs, you gotta help me! It's my fun machine! It's broken!
It is? Well, we can fix that no problem.
Oh, good. I was afraid that...
That'll be one big sack of cash.
Oh no.
One big sack of what?
One big sack of cash. This is gonna be a tricky job. I gotta order some parts, hire some skilled labor, go back to night school, maybe take some tap lessons.
How am I gonna get a big sack of cash?
You could get a job. I sure could use an apprentice grime taster.
No, there has to be a more convoluted way. But how?
Rock and roll, strong bad!
That's it! I'll put on a battle royale of the bands and use the profits to fix my fun machine.
I know all about putting on concerts, Strong Bad. I'll even help you out.
You will?
Sure, I love little side projects. I'm knitting a winter vest with my feet right now. See?
Terrifying. So, who should I get for my battle royale of the bands?
Slow down there, Strong Band. Before you start signing up any acts, you're gonna need two things: security and celebrity judges.
Boring.
Without celebrity judges, no one's gonna bother to come see the kind of fourth-rate acts that'll pay to be in a contest. And without someone running security, who'll monitor the line to the Cold One stand, the mist tent, the porta potties?
Who the crap wants that job?
I don't know, man, but while you were staring at my feet, I made you this deluxe security jacket. Get some poor sap to wear this thing and find me some celebrity judges. Then we'll be an illegitimate business.
I honestly thought it was called Bub's Concess 5 stand for years. What's this jobby here, Bubs?
That's my diamond-encrusted Plantanium record I got back in the day for selling a bajillion records.
Oh, from your days with the Duo.
Don't you say that name-o!
Hey, what's this? Some kind of old contest entry form? Win a rip-roarin' rockdevous with Limousine's album cover design contest. If you've got a photo that you think is tough enough, simply scribble your name and address on the back, slap on a stamp, and send it to blah, 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 blah. If your photo is chosen, you get to spend a whole day with Limousine for your rip-roarin' rockdevous. Whoa, an entire day with Limousine at my call and beck. That would be so tremendously awesome that it kind of hurts my brain and I maybe need some aspirin. This must be what Bubs used to make that lame security jacket.
Hmm.
No. That won't do anything interesting.
Oh, I thought we could ask him to
Whoa!
be security.
Strongman, how's it shaking, Bacon?
Damn, we got a bunch of things to ask him now.
How am I gonna get anyone to wear this ridiculous security jacket?
Why don't you try lying through your teeth? Always works for me.
What about lying through your rectangular mouth?
Yeah, I suppose that'd work, toothless.
You know how hard it is to find A-list celebrities in this Z-list town?
Tell me about it. For my last infomercial, I skipped the A-list, the B-list, and went straight to the FBI Most Wanted list. Though Biscuit Dough Hands Man sure helped me sell a lot of food processors.
Hey, Bubs, if I won a day with Limousine, do you think they'd be good celebrity judges for my concert?
Limousine? Yeah, I bet they're just the right amount of washed up to be perfect celebrity judges.
Well, I've got rock history to write. Catch you on the flip side, Bubs.
See you later, Promotonator.
Now the usual. I wish there was an easier way to search for this stuff. What's that star over there?
It's a poster from the last Duo concert before their unfortunate breakup.
It's actually kind of surprising that I found all the items I needed in the last one. Since normally it's just random things that I needed.
The Strong Badia flag is flying at half-mast until the fun machine returns to full mast. The tire once told me he was a spare on Limousine's tour bus, but I think he was just inflating his resume. The tire once told me he was a...
Oh, I thought we were gonna have a bunch of them. Ah, there's a blank space.
What the crap? Someone's been vandalizing Strong Badia's precious natural resources. Strong Badia. Pop tire. Pop tire. Pop tire? Hey, that's pretty funny. Why did I never get that before?
Surprised, there's usually one right there. Just not this time. There's none Strong Badia at all? God, there's so much space to check.
The Makeout Mobile is looking especially fearsome today. That oil slick is new. Maybe it also has smokescreen and missiles. Now, what was it Strongsad told me about cleaning oil spills? Set it on fire. Thanks, big little brother.
I never said that.
Too late.
Oh, we lost our later doing that. I'm guessing we need a I'm guessing we're creating the album cover there. I just realized, do we need that dinosaur for that? You said if someone ever created that album cover, it'd be great. So I'm guessing that's what I need to create. What's with this wall of Oh.
I can't wait to strut down Hollywood Boulevard in despair of Hollywood Boulevards. I gotta try these on at the photo booth.
Can't look at the fence?
I think this little patch of ground's
Nice.
already horked up its share of treasure today.
Found all the treasure here.
Let's see what sort of gibberish the old drive-through whale is spouting today.
I'm a pretty girl.
Well, that was unexpected.
Damn, that's loud.
Backing up may result in severe liver damage. In the event of a firestorm, the salad bar will remain open. We hope you enjoyed your life. Come again. Please smile for the Blubbo's satellite camera.
What the?
Thank you. Welcome to Blubbo's. Woohoo! If you're dissatisfied with our service, please accept our invitation to bite me. We hope you enjoyed your life. Come again.
Why did I see something down here when the camera changed? Oh.
Eat at Bub's. Do I have to? Eat at Bub's.
That's random.
It's the stick! Keep on sticking it out, Sticky. Lots of cool bands have posed in front of this wall over the years. Lots of cool midget bands.
Okay, we went all the way around. Now we got all these places on the map. Go to Marzipans, I guess. Wait, just check my items for a sec. Nothing new I can do back there. Oops.
Now this is cool. A limousine shot glass of Gary Palleroncini demonstrating the hardest chord ever. I think this little
Zen Garden.
For my money, nothing calms the jangled nerves like screwing with Marzipan's Zen Garden. Carefully arranging this rock in my pants will enhance my overall serenity. For my money, nothing...
So I guess we can't go in the backyard? Instead, we're going inside.
Hey, Marzipan, this is Wade. My name is Wade. Just wanted to say how psyched we are to have you guys involved with Bad Aid this year. Anyways, just hoping I could score some kind of promo photo of the band, you know, to put up at the local herbal, coffee, nutritional, food, book, store, yoga, incense. Anyways, be well, Sameling. Hey, Melissa Band, this is Wade.
Oh, wait, is this different?
Creatures are
Oops.
really starting to freak people out around here, and not in the good way. Be well, Sameling. Hey, Marzipan, this is Wade. My name is Wade.
Yeah, that's the same one.
This window is usually where I steal fresh pies from Marzipan. Not today, though.
What's he doing here?
Teenage lobotomy.
Don't bother me, Strong Bad. I've got snooty rock journalism to pursue.
I wonder if I could steal the camera from him while he's here.
What drags you out to Cool Tape's practice space? Or waste of space?
I'm covering the Cool Tapes preparations for their next gig, a benefit concert for the vegan albino bat.
Wow, slow music news day, huh?
I'm also keeping my ears open for chatter about any hot new acts. The Cool Tapes have lots of connections in the underground music scene.
What drags you out to Cool Tape's practice space?
Oh, wait.
I'm covering the Cool...
What?
I'm also ground music...
How'd Marzipan get two kinda cool guys like Strong Matt and the Cheatin' band anyway?
She lets them each write one song per album.
Ah, that would explain a lot. Hey, I got a story for you, Mr. Snooty Rock Journalist. Prepare ye all butts for maximum kickage as Strongbad organizes a legendary battle royale of the bands!
No, you're not.
No, really. It'll have security and celebrity judges and everything.
And ponies?
Yeah, and ponies. Hey!
Woohoo!
Hey, I got a story for you. Organizes...
And...
Yeah,
Woohoo!
check out this article of clothing.
What is it?
It's a tour jacket for this hot new indie rock band called Security.
Security? I've heard people
I just
talking
realized.
about them. A lot of people.
See, they're hot.
But talk is cheap. Legit indie bands have street teams that use guerrilla marketing tactics to get their name and logo up all over the place.
Yep, we need to put their name on the
Well, you're
sign,
lame
don't
and
we?
I'm awesome. Bye.
I need like
See ya.
spray paint or something for that though. Wait a minute, aerosol cheese.
Marzipan always keeps her kitchen boarded up when Strong Mad's around. Yikes, that is one pathetic-looking bat.
For your information, Strongbad, that is Pasquale, an endangered and precious Lithuanian albino vegan bat.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What's the wine, big guy? Lithuanian?
You can talk to him after rehearsal, Strongbad.
That's the original Cool Tapes graffiti that gave Marzipan the idea for her band. Considering Homestar painted it, she's lucky both words are spelled correctly. Man, you gotta stop wasting your time with Marzipan and join a real band. A 3-album deal with guaranteed 4-point back end? Ding dang, maybe I should join the Cool Tapes.
Maybe you should stop interrupting our rehearsals.
Marzipan!
Take 5, everyone. What is it, Strongbad?
What are you guys practicing for?
The Cool Tapes have been invited to perform at a concert to benefit the endangered Lithuanian albino vegan bat, like poor Pasquale over there.
Ick, yuck! What are you guys practicing for?
The
Ick, yuck! What's Strong Sad doing lurking around here?
He thinks he's some kind of a snooty rock journalist now, but I think he's here to raid my bran muffins.
I am not.
Stay uncool.
You know it.
There's a couple things I think I can do.
Huh?
Oops.
This seems like a good place for a stencil.
I'm sure this is gonna work, right?
Now that's a spicy bit of graffiti.
Excuse me, is this the fabled fence where all the hipsters vandalize public property with the names of their favorite bands?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, good. I'm a snooty rock journalist looking for the next big thing to be pretentious about.
Do tell.
Security.
So, about that jacket I showed you.
Yes.
This, Brother Sad, is a tour jacket for the hot new indie band Security.
Security? The hot new band that everyone's talking and vandalizing about?
That's the one.
Where'd you get that jacket? I have to have one.
Yeah, good luck with that. These babies were snatched up by all the hipsters weeks ago.
Oh.
I guess I could let you borrow mine for a while.
Really?
As long as you promise not to get any failure on it.
I promise I won't fail you. Hip Indie Credville, here I come. How do I look?
Like a guy who's totally tapped into today's underground music scene.
I'm gonna show this off to everybody.
Yeah, you do that.
Hey, security guy!
Is that what they call fans of security? Interesting. Well, hello yourself, security guy.
No, dummy! That's what I call dummies who've signed up to run security at Strong Bad's Battle of the Bands.
But
You're wearing my security jacket, ain't you?
yes, but
So take this billy club and get securitizing.
okay.
I think that he just does it. So while everyone's out, let's go steal all their stuff.
With the Total Matic sudden shot at my side, I'll totally be able to shoot all sorts of automatic pictures. Suddenly. Putting bat hutches in my pants. Hope I don't get bit.
Know what I need that for? Do something with the bat?
Ah, the mighty Pudonkus. His natural camouflage made him virtually invisible to predators in his native environment, which was, apparently, a clown's house. Not sure which is duller, my brother or his battered safety sword. Let's call it a tie.
Man, we're getting a whole bunch of items now. While we're here, any new emails?
Emails!
Nope. So what do I want to do first here? So what was it I needed for this? Oops.
According to this, all I gotta do to win a day with Limousine is take a photo of the best album cover ever and drop it in the mail. Man, younger me was a genius. If I can take a photo that looks like this crude drawing, I'm a cinch to win that Limousine contest.
Wait, do I need that star sign? Is that what that is?
Through the magic of forced perspective, the unsuspecting automobile is threatened by the long-thought extinct giant Pudonkus! Arr!
Okay, so where was that sign again? Somewhere out here, right? How do I take it though?
Eat at Bub's. Do I have to? I think the Zen Rock would feel more aligned with its Shaka Khan's somewhere else.
Wait, I just noticed Starfish and the sign are two different things.
Bubs doesn't need this lighthead star. Why does he waste money on advertising when he's the only game in town? And he's right over there.
Wonder how you mail this thing though.
One fish, two fish, starfish, carfish. I think I like you, glowy starfish. You do not make me want to barfish. If I want a sword on my album cover, I'm gonna need a hot blonde to be holding it. Or at least, a blonde.
Huh.
I bet you could sell like a cajillion records if you put together an album cover like this.
The only blonde is Marzipan though. Oh, got an email? Guess I can go check that later.
I don't think these manly brown fruit bats want anything to do with that sickly albino loser bat. Hey, Marzipan, take a look at these guys.
Aw, what cute little fruit bats. They're lucky that no one wants to eat, wear, or snort them like the poor, endangered Lithuanian albino vegan bat.
I think the Zen Rock would feel more aligned with its Shaka Khan's somewhere else. Ugh.
Let's go check out that email. Oh wait, I forgot to talk to her for a second. Oh well, I guess I can go back.
In a world of stupid emails, one man stands ready with his delete key. Dear Strongbad, in your opinion, what era of rock rocked the hardest? Looking for validation, Mark Darren! Sorry, Mark, I don't validate. Maybe check with Bubs. But I can tell you exactly when rock rocked the hardest. When you're 18 to 24 years old. But if you're over 24, man, sucks to be you. Because music rocks less and less with each passing year. Until the next thing you know, you're listening to the oldies station and playing air guitar at a stoplight next to a car full of teenagers that spit and laugh at you. Stupid kids. They call that noise music? Curmudgeoningly strong bad. Deleted. Yo!
Bring it down, gang. What now, Strong Bad?
What are you guys practicing for?
The cool tapes have been invited to perform Quell over there.
Frick you. Well, I'll let...
Goodbye.
Wonder what I'm supposed to do with these bats.
Nope. I think the Zen Rock...
What else can I do at the moment?
Bubs! Strong Bad? Can I please start booking bands now?
Not until you sign up some cool celebrity judges.
How's Strongside working out as head of concert security?
He's great.
Really?
No, but the kid sure looks good in yellow.
Well, that Battle of the Bands ain't gonna book itself. I'm out of here.
Rock over London, Strong Bad. Rock on Chicago.
Okay. Bunch of items that I just don't feel like they go together.
Jugga jugga jow! Squeedle now!
I'm sad to say anything new.
How go the security preparations for my legendary music thingy?
Oh, not too bad. I used my lunch hours to continue pursuing my dream of being a snooty rock journalist. And besides, this yellow jacket is like a magical backstage pass to all the acts. Think of all the juicy gossip I'll pick up.
After all the grief I went through to get this thing, there's no way I'm just giving it back to him.
What happens if I try to do this right now?
Okay, let's get a good look at what we've got here. Not bad, not bad. It doesn't really sing to me yet. Right now it's just going skreek, skreek, skreek at me instead.
There's no way it would make you go into here to get a wig, right?
I'm ready for my close-up.
We do have one.
What? Yeah, it's a girl's wig. So
Not
what?
blonde, though.
I got book smarts. I don't need look smarts.
Oh, if only.
Well, I guess I better...
What am I missing here? Something back at the house that I missed?
Nothing new here.
Well, there's nothing down here. I have a bunch of items, so I guess I have to just use them. I just can't think of a way to use them. Nothing's jumping out at me. Ten rock, bat hutch, fake sword. Well, the fake sword is for the cover, right? Ten rock. There's no way, right?
Throwing rocks through Marzipan's windows would be fun, but getting busted wouldn't.
Why is there...
Hey, Marzipan's windows. You're looking so breakable today.
There's got to be a reason for that window to be there.
No way.
Right?
Hello, Pittsburgh! Hello, Pittsburgh!
Like, what is the point of the window being there?
Nah. This sword is as dull and weak as Strong Sad himself. It can't cut through anything. Man, I gotta stop getting my thumb in front of the lens. No. I bet Sucks Caliber here could do some serious damage in the sweaty back room of a comic book store. This sword is as dull. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep this. Not bad, but not good either. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep this. Man, younger me was a genius. If I can take a photo that looks like this crude drawing, I'm a cinch to win that limousine contest.
Wonder if I can use the camera to take a picture. Something for that. Oh, wait.
This is where my brother keeps all his extra singlets, gym socks.
Like there'd be something in there. Definitely missing something, and I don't know what. It's not like there's many places I can go to or anything.
Washing up Strong Sad's bats. Maybe someday I should wash my pants.
Don't I need something to make them pink?
Nah. Clean bats. Guess I should have expected that.
So what can I put in there to change their color?
I think the Zen Rock would feel...
Huh.
I only hope that no one...
But I need something like red or something, right? At least I'm kind of on the right track. Hey, why can't I run sometimes? Like, what's happening? Can't run.
Good afternoon, green bushes!
That was weird. What's something reddish that I can put in there with them?
Come on in here. Man, that painting is creepy. No way. I don't see how a concert's gonna keep this guy from drowning in Darwin's gene pool.
Don't you listen to him, Pasquale.
Marzipan always keeps her kitchen boarded up when strong.
I'm not really sure. I feel like I'm missing an item. I have the Zen Rock. I don't know what I could use it for.
I think the Zen Rock would feel more aligned.
Let's do once around in this area, I guess. Can't take the Strong Badia sign, can
Strong
we?
Badia. Pop tire. I think the Zen Rock would... I think the Zen Rock would...
Can I take this back?
The mighty Pudonkus.
Oh, you can't take it back, I guess.
That won't do any...
That's the only thing I could think of. If I can't take it back, then that means I can't do that.
I think the Zen...
Can't bash it?
This sword is as...
Brick wall is red.
I think the Zen Rock... Lots of cool bands have...
Is there a way to jump in there ourselves? That's the only thing I could think of. Strong Bat is very red. Other than that, I've got nothing.
Man, I hope I know what I'm doing, 'cause these bats are starting to look a little soggy. Last month, Strong Sad sat me down and explained the ins and outs of the washing machine to me. The dryer, however, remains as enigmatic as ever. Last month, Strong remains as... Nope.
There's nothing I can do with it.
I think... I bet you could sell, like, a... I don't think repeated washings are gonna get these guys any cleaner.
Definitely missing an item, I just don't know what. I've been, like, around everywhere, so I guess... I think it's time to turn the hint thing up. I wonder if it'll just do it if I try to wash them again. Probably have to wait a while, though.
Man, I hope I know what I'm doing, 'cause these bats are starting to look a little... soggy. I don't think repeated...
Strong bad abuse?
About this gold spray-painted record. I don't want to talk about it! I think the Zen... Man, I gotta stop getting my thumb... Bubs! Strong bad? You know how hard it is to find A-list celebrities in this Z-list town? Tell me about it! From my last infomercial, the old bit...
We already heard that.
Hey, Bubs, if I won a day with Limousine, do you think they'd be good celebrity judges for my concert? Limousine? Yeah, I bet they'll... Okay. Come back soon.
I don't know what I'm missing at the moment. Pretty much tried everything I could think of. There's a way to take him back.
Ah, the mighty Pudonkis.
But I don't think there is.
Man, those fruity little bats are really packed in there. It's like a giant pulsing wad of brown fur, teeth, and ears.
Wait, did I just use that? What's happening? I swear I clicked inventory. I guess I took a quick take photo. That was scary.
No. I don't think these manly brown fruit bats want anything to do with that sickly albino loser bat. Sing for bass! La la la! Nah. Hey, Marzipan, take a look at these guys.
Aw, what cute little fruit bats. They're lucky that no one wants to eat, wear, or snort them, like the poor endangered Lithuanian albino vegan bat.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing here.
Not bad, but not good either.
No, the cheat. You can't borrow my hair conditioner.
Air conditioner.
Marzipan!
Take 5, everyone. What is it, Strong Bad?
Stay uncool.
You know it.
Man, you gotta stop wasting your time with Mars.
I don't know.
A 3-album deal with...
Maybe you
How would I get hair conditioner from her?
Whoa! I think the Zen Rock would fit.
I'm so confused.
This window is usually where I steal.
Was that actually a hint?
Cheat's coat is really shiny today. Wonder if he bleaches it blonde.
So the cheat is the blonde that I need for the cover. But how do I... That would mean I'd have to get him out of here somehow.
Yeah, I don't think I'll keep this. Lucky for me, Marzipan's not the only blonde in town. Man, younger me was a genius. If I can take a photo that looks like this crude drawing, I'm a cinch to win that limousine contest.
Wait, did I just... That was weird. So do I have to find a way to, like, stop practice here? Somehow?
Yuck.
The only thing I think of is dealing with this bat. That just brings me back to washing the bats. Hmm. Maybe that's the game's way of telling me I have what I need to wash them? I don't know. What am I missing with this washing them thing?
Man, I hope I know what Yeah! Awesome!
Excuse me?
A sloshy t-shirt? Those glasses-wearing short hair havers? I guess I'll put it in my pan-dimensional photo booth.
That was weird. It did mention something about boxes appearing. You have to do that like everywhere?
All right!
Because that's probably not going to happen. I hope that's not important for getting items.
The great thing about these schools...
So how come I only get a hint at marzipans?
I don't think repeated
Because I stayed there a while, or what?
If I throw a rock through someone's window, and no one's there to get a bloody head, did I really break the window? Whoa, this really is a Zen rock.
Actually really confused on what to do. Apparently we're supposed to be here getting the cheat. But how?
Yo!
Bring it down, gang. What now?
Where are you guys
The Cool Tapes have been invited to perform at a concert to benefit Quell over there.
Nick?
Feels like that's the only hint we get.
Bye.
That's the original with words or...
Hmm.
Hey, Marzipan's windows. You're looking so breakable today. I'm not putting a rock through that window unless I can find someone dumb enough to take the fall for my high-level jinx.
Huh. How would somebody...
No, the cheat. You can't borrow my hair conditioner.
Am I supposed to put something in the window to make someone throw a rock at it?
No. This window is usually where... If I throw a rock through someone's window, and no one's there to get a... Whoa.
Whoops.
I'm not putting a rock through that window unless...
Hmm.
I think... Man, you gotta stop wasting your time with Marzipan. Enjoy...
Maybe...
Wait, did it switch to just talking to him when I accidentally right-clicked?
I think the Zen Rock would feel more aligned with its Shaka Khans somewhere else.
I don't understand.
I think the Zen...
What am I missing here?
I think... I think the Zen...
I don't think I want to actually look this up, but I don't know.
Who
It
should I
feels...
get to be celebrity judges? Nobody around here, that's for sure.
Hmm. Need to get the cheat over here, but how?
I bet you could sell like a cajillion records if you put together...
You can't actually use that on anything. I'm pretty thoroughly stuck here. And I'm almost at the 4-hour mark. I'd like to figure this out before ending, but I don't know. What am I missing? Guess I can look it up, but it feels so weird doing this. Definitely feels weird looking this up. I don't even know like how you Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes, is that really it? Am I just stupid for not thinking of that? This feels like something that's just obscure, though, rather than me just not noticing.
Hey, to cheat!
Really?
I've got a great idea! I need a hot blonde to hold this sword for the greatest album cover
Wow.
ever! And you're the closest thing available. I knew I could count on you to cheat! I'll see you later at the shoot. Don't forget to wear a bikini!
I don't know why I didn't think of doing that. It just never dawned on me. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm feeling lucky about this one. Let's see now. Dinosaur, check. Burning car, check. Imploding star, check. Hot blonde with a sword, check. Looks like we're ready to make some album cover history. Hey, to cheat, why don't you give us a good scream? Something that says terrified, determined, and oh, my loincloth. Whoa, this is great! I better take this before I lose the light or something. Man, did I choose the right lens or what? This is like the coolest album cover ever! I better send this off to Limousine before its coolness freezes a hole through my pants.
So how do you send it to them? But anyways, I think this is gonna be a good stopping point for the night. And I like finish the next little area.
Man, that picture turned out incredible! Like, airbrushed on the side of a custom van incredible!
Yeah. Play this again on next Tuesday. Well, next week, Tuesday. Sounds weird saying next Tuesday like that. I feel like it's further away. Yeah, I'm gonna be done streaming for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing more Final Fantasy 13 too. I actually did a bunch of off-stream stuff in that game. It'd be interesting to get back to. But anyways, I am done. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Back with more Strong Bad on Tuesday. So bye-bye. Thanks for watching. GG's.